happened? Hello? This stupid fucking... Okay, well now I have horns. Okay, I was fucking around with my export tools. That jump scared me too. Hello?
That is such a cute picture.
Yeah, it's the babies. Okay, 1 second. I apparently am stupid.
Emery? Emery, what's left of us? Is that you?
No, I'm trying to get rid of the horns. I don't know how. They're gone.
Amazing.
This stream has been going for 2 seconds.
And it's already cursed.
Scuffed as fuck. Anyway, hi guys. Welcome to the stream. I just realized I'm not even fucking playing the music. I'm so good at this.
Listen, it's Castoff's birthday. You're allowed to. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want.
Well, to be fair,
it's my birthday, and I can fuck with my stream as much as I want to.
Yeah.
To be fair, Jay was a bit unsettling before stream started.
I almost started in the cube. Yeah.
Yeah, get cubed, idiot.
So I just blame Jay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yep. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm in the cube. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Jay was already making stupid fucking jokes before we even started the stream, and I'm like,
I was good jokes about Star's dad.
No.
They were amazing.
No.
Okay, I love this comment from chat. Why is the acorn walking free?
Because
I will be free one day. Y'all can't keep me. Ain't a cube been invented that keeps the J-corn down.
I think we've already invented it, and you've been in it for a while. You were in it for most of the last stream, actually. You can get your shit together, bro.
Of course, it's very together. It's so together it's in a cube.
It's in there. But yeah, hi everybody, welcome to Wednesday stream. I'm joined by my friends. It's the squad. They are here, and we are here, and we're working on the D&D video coming at you once again. Same shit, different day. Wahoo! That makes it sound like I don't enjoy working on the D&D video. I do enjoy working on the D&D video. There's just a lot of it, and it's starting to sink in exactly how much of it there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having to, well, not having to, but I'm procrastinating on a large chunk of this scene that I'm drawing right now because I have to figure out how to draw gnolls. I'm not good at drawing anthro characters, and now I have to figure out how to draw gnolls because freaking Beyonce is a character and who features prominently in this scene. And I'm like, damn it. Damn it.
Muzzles are very hard to draw.
I'm not good at drawing snoots. I'm not good at drawing snoots. They're hard. So, that's my thing.
Starweegee.
Why am I Luigi? Why am I Luigi? What the fuck? Hello?
You went wah.
No. No. Anyway, do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Talk about yourselves for a second so I don't have to talk.
I'm Zoe B. I make video essays about like education and politics and stuff. That's it. I'm Zoe B. If you search up Zoe B, that's me. That should be my tagline.
That rhymed. If you search Zoe B, that's me. Da da da.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Star, can I hire you for branding?
Yeah, I love branding.
I want you to be my marketing exec.
Yeah. I have so many eggs for you. Because I'm the exec.
I get it, I just don't like it.
Oh, well, get built different, I guess.
Okay. Who's next?
I am the kobold, known as Rose. I live under a rock, and you can find me kind of around Jay and sometimes here on Star's thing, apparently. So I have been dragged out from under a rock. No!
I live under a rock. You can find me under my rock, is what I thought you were going to say.
Right.
If I was better at thinking, then yeah.
Cornman,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
I am Jay Corn. I am the voice of the people, and I am a political prisoner. Down with the prison industrial complex. Down with the star-shaped cube. It is a fixture of tyranny on this channel, and there will be hunger strikes. Get cubed idiot off of me.
Now.
Listen, Corn will be hashtag free the nut. This is important. This has to go everywhere. I will be on Leno. Does he even still do? No, I'll be on. Somebody will interview me. Trust me, somebody will interview me. If Hawkfurs was here, Hawkfurs would interview me. Daryl's great. Daryl has been hyping our shit for a while now.
He just keeps saying words.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would like
via my YouTube channel.
But...
No, I never do. Although there's a surprising lack of air in here.
You see, my theory is the longer we let him talk, the sooner he'll run out of bit.
YouTube, no, never. That you'd be surprised. I will go this entire stream and no one will be able to talk. You can find my YouTube page. My YouTube page is where I run all the D&D stuff that we do, and why these nerds find me so endearing, even though they put me in cubes. Yeah, and we are. I'm proud to announce we just reached 1,700 subscribers.
That's a lot of people.
Good job.
That's several.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching our D&D show, everybody.
Yeah, everybody, thank you so much.
And also, thank you for joining us on the D&D stream where we draw D&D stuff. Or I draw D&D stuff, and my friends keep me company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what we do?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you think you did?
Is there going to be, like, free food for us?
I'm already eating something. Oh.
Yeah, I just came for the free food. Is that not happening?
Hang on. I'm hearing illegal sounds, and I'm not sure if it's coming through my open window or if it's my cat's doing something. 1 second. Entertain chat while I go bully my animals.
What should happen is Star should get some of that chili that she always forgets about and start to like jam it into the computer for us to eat.
Is it chili or is it curry?
Sorry, curry.
Yeah,
that's right.
curry.
Yes, it's
I was
curry.
gonna say, how do you know Star by now?
I am oxygen deprived in a cube.
I'm doing great, by the way.
No
complaints here.
I'm in a cube. We really have to get you a little PNG tuber of that bee. I think we all deserve PNG tubers of our little various things, I think. I am in a cube because I am being unjustly prosecuted for being funnier than the host.
And back.
I think we should take a vote right now. Is Jay funnier than the host? I say no.
Yay.
No.
Majority rules, motherfucker.
Hesitation. What the fuck?
Get shit on.
I'll have you know that the Geneva Convention defines this as cruel and unusual punishment.
Hey, you chose this? You brought this upon yourself willingly?
I never did.
He did.
You
I
signed.
told you if you kept acting out, I was gonna put you in the cube.
Jay, you signed a contract. According to you, we are legally the same person. Therefore, you chose this.
Rose, do you also want to be in the cube?
You would put Kobold in cube?
If you want me to.
Why Kobold do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. It sounded like you just wanted to be in there.
No!
You wanted to join your mans in the cube.
No, don't put Kobold in
Service
cube!
that I can provide.
No, Kobold in cube! Cubicle, no!
My wife, everybody. That's my wife.
That's my wife. She's not in the cube.
The cube.
I'm still not playing my music. I'm stupid. Or maybe
I'm
I
actually-
am. No, I am. I just had it turned down.
Don't worry, we'll provide the music.
I was like, that
I love
is the waiting room music, first of all, not my usual tunes.
But okay, I love also that out of all of us, Zoe probably has the most like respectable job, like as in she does like these think pieces about very important topics.
Wow.
And then she comes onto our stream where we're like, we're drawing our D&D game. Watch us be idiots. I'm in a cube sucking up my own farts, lol. And then she has to put up with this nonsense.
Chat, believe it or not, I willingly choose to associate myself with these people.
Yeah, it's
and if that doesn't make this stream worth a like, I don't know what does. See that? Gamers always be plugging.
Always be plugging.
You did J remix of Start Waiting Room music? Yes.
Okay.
It'll be like that horrible recorder music. We'll go on.
Zoe,
Yes.
blink twice if you need help. Chat, that's funny shit.
Thank you, Craminy. Always be casting? Yes, Zoe is also quite typically a caster.
Listen, I just like magic. It is fun. You can listen, you of all people should know you can just like swing around a sword in real life. You know what you can't do in real life? Fucking magic.
This is why I try very hard never to play a human in D&D, because you can be a human in real life. I can be a tiefling in D&D.
I play a lot of humans.
You're making a lot of bold assumptions about my ability to cast stuff. It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
And then he just lights his house on fire.
No, here's the thing. He's in the cube. He's only gonna light himself on fire.
That is true. I guess.
It's going to be fairly explosive because he is getting high on his own supply in there too.
It's a sphere, but does it go through like walls and stuff, or is it contained inside a space if that's where it is?
Fireball. Okay, Jay, DM ruling here.
Yeah,
Fireball. It is a sphere. It does not. It does not go through walls. Correct?
No, fire can't go through walls. It's not a ghost.
Thank you for the quote.
How dare I even ask? Thank you for that ruling. You can. That's it. That's all I needed.
No worries. I do. You guys haven't come across this yet, but because I'm a fucking nerd, if you were to cast Fireball in a space that is smaller than its 20-foot radius, I amplify the damage.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
You tell Zoe
So
that
what happens in real life?
So
the overpressure increases. Yeah.
I have a question about the tiny hut spell then.
Yeah? Do you know?
Oh no!
Can you cast through it if you have been accepted by the caster?
No, I think once you're it blocks stuff regardless.
Okay.
Yep.
So you couldn't like heal somebody in there either?
I mean, you could, like, if the other person was also in there with you, right?
Oh wait, isn't there's like a spell that's like that, but it's like a containment spell, isn't it?
Sort of, yeah.
I mean, any of the like resilient spheres or anything. If you're in it, you can cast in it.
So, you have.
Yeah, it would be a self-destruct spell. Like, let's be honest here.
I'm thinking of
you would be in it.
I'm a nerd in a cube, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thought: can you cast it and just have like a little window to cast through, and then like Vale can
window?
Yeah, kind of.
Like 1 second, you squeakily roll down the fucking fantasy window.
yeah. So Vale can cast this containment thing, and then Annie can cast Fireball in there.
Perfect.
Squeaky, squeaky,
Wow.
squeaky, squeaky.
For those of you many of you are probably too young to know this, but cars used to have manual roll down windows with like a little turny crank thing. And that was the norm.
I'm feeling like that comment is for me specifically.
No, you had to have. Wait a second.
Yes,
Maybe
I
not,
have.
actually.
Jay, I'm
So-
too young to have cars that did that.
Okay, so in my
No.
so like I am like my parents didn't have a car that did that, but just because of who I am as a person, my partner, his dad, his job is like renovating old like historical vehicles, and so they just like have a bunch of these like antique vehicles, and the car that he drove to high school was a 80 something Volkswagen Rabbit that had
Hell yes!
windows,
Rabbits are
so
such good vehicles.
they're
Holy
so
shit.
cute. Yeah. So yes, I know
yeah.
how to roll down a fucking
Wow.
window.
It's Rainbow Kitty. The reason why that was done is because they hadn't figured out how to make electric car windows cheap enough for everybody. Like they were usually in like the car windows have been around since like what, the 70s, but like it would have been like in really luxury vehicles at first, because like the motors and stuff are just expensive, and then as time went on and the motors got less expensive, you know, now crank windows just simply don't exist, which is, I'm of the opinion that a lot of things in cars need to be manual, because it is safer that way. But pay extra for the crank. No.
Thank you for that seminar on the history of crank windows.
Hey, you're welcome.
Next topic, Star, please.
But what chat does bring up an interesting point. The car itself did originally run off a crank.
Yeah. I mean, not really. That you were cranking up.
Yeah,
the
you had to
altimeter.
turn over the engine thing, right?
Yeah. The thing that powers the engine specifically. You were building up a charge for it. Yeah. You're priming the engine, et cetera, et cetera. That's really old. We're talking like 1800s.
I don't trust these motorized vehicles. One of these days they're going to come alive and eat all of us. And then they'll be sorry.
Oh, wait!
I run this vehicle on pure kerosene.
No.
I have a young child shoveling coal into the back of my vehicle as we ride.
Mr. Cord, can I stop shoveling coal into the back of the vehicle? My lungs hurt.
No.
Ow.
Also, take that strap off. Safety is illegal.
Okay.
Hey, isn't that like literally the first arc of the What's Left of Us campaign?
Is what? Safety's illegal?
Yeah.
Small children shoveling coal into a car.
I forgot that Tim
Listen,
quite literally
Tim wanted
shoveled
to do
some
that.
coal. And Tim is,
She loves
again,
it.
Tim is the oldest member of that party.
Canonically, yes.
That amuses me so much.
Why?
Everybody like treats Tim like she's the child of the party, but she's the oldest.
In her defense, she is emotionally less mature
Yes.
than everyone else.
Sure, but like even comparatively, if you're trying to like equate the relative ages of everybody according to their race, I think she still comes out as older in general. And I think like the
She's
youngest
like-
is
She's still like
She's
the oldest, but she just has the least world experience,
yeah.
which does
Yeah, but-
not necessarily make you a child. But I can see how people can get
And the
confused.
youngest is like a three-way tie between like Maldris, Vernon, and Rathgurther.
Wait, how old is Rathgurther?
Very young.
She's got to be teenager.
She's
Oh my
she's probably just out of teens, roughly.
Yeah, so
The thing is, we don't know, right? But like Mildred and I have batted that ball around a little tiny bit, and we know she's like a young woman.
God, Emery really is the mom friend.
how old's Emery?
Like mid-20s.
Hashtag mommery, get in the chat.
Emery.
Oh my god. She's just like, I I mean, we've talked about this before, how fucking funny it is that of all the people in this group, Emery is the one who's kind of taken on the role of mom friend completely unwillingly.
Mhm.
She's just like, yeah, I'm grumpy, I'm emo, I have all this baggage. Oh, don't fucking put that in your mouth.
My one character I made like that also became the mom of the party, so it amuses me greatly.
I love it. Stop putting hashtag mommery in the chat.
No.
Zoe.
I fucking love you, chat. I love you all.
Anyway, watch our D&D show, What's Left of Us. See, my poor girl be the angriest.
She is so long suffering.
Grumpiest bitch on this earth, and she's just somehow the voice of reason like half the time, and I don't know how the fuck that happened.
They forced her to feel love on so many occasions.
I know, and she's just like, why are they attached to me?
Yeah, Tim is literally like constantly wanting hugs, but she knows better than to always ask for hugs.
When
She
I
knows that
see
you'll get grumpy.
when I see fan art of that first group hug on the volcano, I cry. I've seen like 2 or 3 renditions of it by now, and it's just my players are good. I love my players so much.
God, it makes me want to do like recap videos in the style that I'm doing for this D&D video, but I just
With what time star? With what plate?
For what's left of us, I'd probably break it up between drawings and show footage.
Yeah.
And I do just like one for each arc and have each one be like 5 or 10 minutes, so they wouldn't take as long. But yeah. With what time? Ugh.
Well, here's the thing about the Thursday game, the one you're working on your video right now. Shit, my brain just blanked after I started that. God damn it, brain. Is you're looking at how much time and how long the videos are right now, but we've done probably 2/3 of Vale's story. We've dipped a bit into Emery's, or not Emery's, Verity's.
Fucking 2/3. Jesus.
What? I could be wrong. I don't know how much on top of what I planned you planned, right? That's all a surprise. We're just starting to get little bits of God, why am I saying the What's Left of Us cast? God damn it. I'm thinking the right player. Barbfin. We're just getting a little bit of Naomi. We're just getting a little bit of Barbfin. We're starting to sink some teeth into Annie's. And you're already looking at how long these videos are.
I know. Because, like, I said this before and I'll say it again, gang. 6 months of this campaign, for the Thursday game equates to what will eventually be about an hour and a half of footage. Like, this D&D video is an hour and a half. I finished, quote unquote, maybe the first 15 minutes. I've been working on this for weeks. It is coming along quickly. It's just a matter of, like, some scenes are longer than others.
Maybe if a certain someone does his voice lines.
You still haven't done your voice lines?
I was gonna do them today.
You are still the only person who has sent me finalized voice lines. Rose has, but we need to record them because the EQ was a little bit messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they sound a little crunchy.
That was I was gonna do my big recording day today.
And did you?
No.
Why not?
Very specific reasons that involve lack of sleep.
Oh. Well, then you get to stay in the cube.
No!
Maybe I just keep you in the cube until you finish your voice lines.
Oh, God. I just starts banging his cup against the cube. Nobody knows the trouble.
With what hands, Cornman? With what hands?
I don't know. Everyone who has seen my little acorn emojis knows that it does indeed not have a hand, but it does have an ass.
You did give it legs as well, right?
we should give it wonderful, beautiful legs.
Oh yeah, we just gave it pants. I guess I was assuming that they were like.
No, what's the character's name? Rayman? The Rayman it where there's no arms or legs and there's just shoes and gloves.
No, that's too easy.
Okay, Jay, I want to preface this by saying I'm taking you out of Cube only because the Tupperware audio is bothering me.
Oh, I see.
Untupperware yourself.
Well, you can keep them in the cube. Just just knock some holes in there. Just take the lid off and just have a mallet prepared for if he pokes his head too far out.
See, this is points for humanity. Like giving me a little bit.
Humanity or what? Acornanity? Whatever the equivalent is.
It's corn time. .gif.
Free the nut? Oh no!
Yes, thank you, Firedrake. They have freed the nut. I will continue this campaign until all nuts are free.
My heart is filled with regret.
So I agree with Okramity. I think that emoji just needs to go. Just because the unfortunate of saying it, I had to draw it.
What do you see that emoji? Listen, I'm allowed to be proud of my shapely nut ass.
Never speak again, sir. Can you do me this? Can you do me a huge favor and never have words come out of your mouth again?
I did. You know what? I will call Father, and Father will agree with me. I think.
Who?
Father, Starfather.
He's never spoken to you, and likely never will.
Even if I go over to your parents' house, he'll just refuse to speak to me. He'll be like, I know who you are. I know what you
that
did.
weird corn guy.
I think Star would refuse to admit she knows you.
Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't we all?
Like, yeah, and then there's this like weird hobo who like followed me.
it would be exactly like that fucking scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where they're like, oh, you're Peralta. Man, you are so old to act the way you are. Just like, no. What are you doing later, Starfather? I can tell you. This isn't all I am, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
You have yet to prove that, though.
The context here is that my dad called me right before I started the stream, and Jay was like screaming into his mic, trying to show up on my camera, even though I definitely took my headphones off, and he could not hear a damn word.
It's true.
And Jay was apparently just screaming into the mic the entire time, trying to get...
Believe it or not, the chaos on the stream is not... There's no acting happening here. There is no mask.
They're just like this all
they are
the
just
time.
like this.
You're throwing me in with him?
Don't use that voice. You are just as bad as I am.
No, I'm not.
Don't. Folks, don't fall for this. These are Kobold tears. They're a classic. See?
Oh, Sly Fox, I am a professional actress.
That's true. That is true.
Jared!
If I recall, Jared!
Jared! Completely derails everything to yell at Jared. Jared!
Thank you, Jared. You're wonderful,
Jared. Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. My goodness, my guy. Every single stream with this guy. Every single stream with this guy. Thank you. Are you okay?
Folks, if you got a membership from Jared, hit that like button. Fucking just in Jared's I was gonna say in memory of Jared, and that's ominous for a bunch of reasons. But just
I can still hear him.
Like I can still hear their voice.
I got called out. Wasn't Rose saying something about them being the same person earlier? No, I said James J. claims we're the same person.
Anyway, thank you, Jared, for the
Yeah.
gifted memberships. I appreciate it as
We-
always. And also, hey, if you're watching this stream and you just got gifted a membership, you can watch like the first couple minutes of this video.
Yeah.
I have a members only video on my channel
Yeah.
that's like my little characters introduction, so you can go watch it if you just got a membership.
It is very
Yeah.
good, and it
Wow.
might make you cry. So
It
It apparently has
might.
made some people cry,
Warned.
and I'm just like, I've gotten several comments from people being like, "This made me cry," and it's like 3 minutes long, and I'm like, "Oh, buddy, I
Oh,
cannot
man.
wait until we get to like our finale scenes for part 1. Like, holy shit!"
Star, Jay told you that I cried just like reading the script.
Just reading the script,
ending.
yeah, he
Yeah.
told me.
Like,
Uh-huh.
folks, you are not prepared for the soul to be ripped
Right.
out of your body as you watch this.
And it's like a dramatization of the thing we did live in like just our little Discord room. Like we just acted it out, and it was
Oh,
it was
soul
fine.
crushing shit.
It was fine. It was fine. Honestly, every time I think about Rodin confessing that he saw you moving as he left,
Ugh.
it just I wanted that punch, right? Because like I wanted him to feel bad for a reason, and like 200 years is a long time to hold on to. It was definitely my fault for no reason, but like if he knew there had been a chance and he had to leave anyway.
There was a chance, and like if he and the others had stayed and tried to fight off the monster that killed Verity, they all fucking would have died.
Oh
like,
yeah,
in no uncertain
that's not
terms.
ambiguous. Yeah. But like Rodin's a very dedicated boy, and
And he had to
Ugh.
leave his best friend
Mhm.
dying.
Stop, I'm gonna cry again.
No, it was so hard, and then I had to do it in an accent too, which
The fucking
Luckily-
Scottish accent.
my fucking pseudo Scottish accent, the easiest thing in the world to fucking do. So
Easiest thing in the world to fucking do. I can't do a Scottish accent to save my life. And the one time I tried, you guys laughed at me.
like immediately, I feel
Like
so bad.
immediately.
You got like a 2 words out, and we were like that.
So fucking rude. I'm doing my best.
It was legitimately rude. I still feel bad about that. I fucking-
Didn't
Star-
even get 2 words in.
Your attempt at like anything like that is far better than mine will ever be. So I give you praise. I think
Thank
you're
you.
doing just fine.
Thank you, Rose. I'm glad that someone appreciates what I do here.
Get appreciated, nerd.
Oh God.
Ah, it's spreading. Star used to do that to us on us alone.
It is true. I do hit them with the get fucking cherished bitch like all the time.
Sorry, fucking gravity with the coming in with the elbow. Jay, you need to make it a coffee goal for therapy for the whole cast.
Literally, yes.
Yep.
Not yet.
Yep.
I had to reveal what I did to Tim and also Emery and also Rathgirther and also Mal.
Eh,
No.
Yeah.
Ah.
Most of you guys didn't even have like the real rug pulls yet. Like you just
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious. I'm only part of the Thursday one and not part of what's left of us. I am curious on which overall storyline do you think is darker, heavier hitting on the emotions?
We can maybe do one for like each of the games we're in.
Yeah, I think honestly, like I said, the thing I did to Tim is probably
Hi,
I'm
Milo.
in danger.
yeah, it's probably the worst thing I have done to an to a PC in general, and I'm
I like
including
cannot
sending
fathom.
Verity through
Okay.
like 50 versions of the planet and killing a bunch of people.
Okay,
I-
so what's
like,
left of
how
us
did
is
you
the
do to
more
Tim?
emotional one. Got it.
You won't know just yet. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know. I know the
Do-
answer to that, I assume.
To Tim?
Oh no! I thought you were talking about comparing What's Left of Us to the other games, and which one has the most.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I suppose Thursday does have the biggest emotional punch, but only when you include the bits of its story that I have included across other campaigns.
I see.
Yeah. Because I'm a holistic DM, you see. You have to take all the storylines I make into account.
You have to kick his whole ass when you...
His whole ass across multiple timelines.
Yeah.
We are such good friends.
Okay,
I know
guys,
I will
I need
find
you
you
guys
in
to
my
know
other
the
lives and
violence.
kick your ass every single time.
I need you guys to know the violence that Jay inflicted on me, like the instant I joined the voice call earlier today. So like, for context, we haven't talked in a couple of days because we've both been, busy running around doing our shit. And I joined the voice call today, like minutes before we start the stream. It's just like, everybody's gathering, we're getting ready to stream. And Jay's like, hey, Star, guess what? This week you're gonna get to do your Sunday game. Aren't you excited? And I'm like, I don't like the way you said that, nor what it implies. What the fuck, bro? He's just like coming out of the gate fucking swinging. And I'm like, bro, we haven't talked in like 3 days and this is what you do to me? You just fucking come in here and taunt my ass immediately? Banished, honestly.
I was gonna be in the cube. She was gonna sentence me to more.
That's why I cubed him, yes.
Yeah.
Forever cube.
Forever cubed. I wanna be
Forever cubed.
Oh, Annie with the yowie hands over here. Okay.
Yowie hands, look out.
Oh no.
Me?
I drew his hands too big. You guys can't tell, but I have a zoomed out view on my other monitor. Listen, I drew these sketches very quickly right before the stream started, okay? Because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna spend like 5 hours packing orders this morning, but then I have to do some of the rough sketches for the D&D video so that we can actually render shit and I don't have to sketch on stream because I get shy when I sketch on stream. This doesn't count as sketching because it's kind of like loose inking. It's cleanup. But doing just normal ass sketches, I get shy because my sketches are so messy and funky looking.
Mm-hmm.
Theo.
But yes, we are going to be playing our Sunday game this week, and on the most recent Sunday game, we found out we're in one of the fucking failed timelines, and our characters don't know this, but me, Star, knows, and Rose knows, and I haven't yelled about it to the rest of the cast, who are people who are not in any of Jay's other games, but I'm just like...
You know what's really fun about that specific thing? Too is that and this is what I do instead of this is how they know that I'm about to drop something really fucked up on them. I mean, Star, that it definitely should raise a specific question for you aside from the one you have already answered, like if there's no comet in the sky in this version, then where the fuck is Verity?
Well, okay, so my assumption is that the comet was only falling on the main,
That's a good assumption.
like the world of the Thursday game, but then all the fucking wizards were just like, get yeeted, and then the instant it crashed into all the other dimensions was when it got teleported, so they never saw it coming.
Yeah, that is a very, very good assumption to make. In fact, I will say that it is probably an extremely accurate assumption to make.
I don't like the way you said that.
No, I'm being as genuine as possible because I usually am obfuscating quite a bit, but I think it's fair for you to know that.
My thought is if she didn't get put in the crystal, the shoe never got brought back. So she either didn't die to that thing that happened, 200 years ago? And she lived out her days and just is no longer alive.
So,
or she died there and did get brought back.
So here's the philosophy I have for player characters in realms where their player is not playing them. They simply don't have the impetus of being of having like a character's agency. So the big thing that defines them always still happens, right? Annie always goes to college and creates friend, all these other things. The explosion still happens, generally
Goes to
speaking.
college to get more knowledge.
Yeah, and yeah, and other things. And then of course that means that Verity always gets killed on that first mission.
Oh.
Always.
Wow, imagine being defined by your death. That sucks.
Fucking rude.
Well, this just means she is unique. She is one of a kind.
And she is destined to fuck up every single universe. Poor baby.
And what consequences does realm dimension hopping? What does that do when that variant of them is technically dead, but they go into it?
Oh.
Is there like an consequence or out of sequence thing? Do you have some sort of time police?
Oh.
Weep, weep.
Oh.
No time
Maybe you should try not to break the laws of the universe. Maybe you won't find out.
But what if we want to find out? Do we just go around committing time crimes?
Verity, yes, Verity is literally from the song Drops of Jupiter. Absolutely. she's the subject. Very cringe. I like it.
She's the Jupiter.
Yeah, she's the Jupiter.
I
Do you
know
guys
how.
remember when we just suddenly like just busted out into that song randomly on a chat once?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah,
I
and
definitely
to
agree.
go back to
back in the atmosphere.
Drop the
chat. I just come here. Just they really are like this. They
Send
really
her
are
down the moon.
just
She
like
looks
this.
She lives like
free.
this.
Talks like
They
I
are
love
like
the idea.
this
So out of sync. So out of sync.
much of the time.
Zoe just fucking in the corner with chat, hugging them gently, like that's
okay.
horrible.
It'll be okay.
Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
DMCA strike incoming. I am so chuffed that you think that was good enough to get caught by freaking the YouTube algorithms.
I could not sound like the lead singer of that fucking band.
Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star?
Amazing.
Please save me. Help.
You know, so you could, in theory, just leave the chat whenever you want, but you choose to stay. So in reality, this is your fault. You've done this to
Wow,
yourself.
that sounds like some victim blaming if I've ever heard
You
it.
can leave whenever you want. The
Yep.
exit chat button is right there.
Yep,
You
no it is, isn't it?
like us, and you are having fun with us, and
You would-
you're just being
you
all
would-
soon in the chat because you think it makes you look cooler.
I am cooler.
You would leave us, Zoe? You'd leave me alone with him?
I'm in a bad timeline. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. But yeah, most of the to bring it back on track a little tiny bit here. Yeah, most of the characters have versions.
God damn it, Star! I just took a sip of tea!
Sorry.
Listen, our friends are just as cringe as each other. We're all that way. But yeah,
I
most
have
of the-
never been cringe a day in my life.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you guys know how I went to visit Jay and Rose and Jinx last month. It was a week of this.
It was
just a week
pretty
of
much.
this.
And endless Uno.
Oh, we were just like
Oh.
sitting in the living room, just bouncing our one ADHD brain cells back and forth between each other. You're like, here, Star, take the brain cell. And then she'd like fucking start a song. Or she'd like put something on the YouTube on the TV that we had running, just a constant like conga line of random YouTube videos and fucking stuff from earlier.
Yep.
Um,
We're the
Yeah.
coolest.
we are the
She
coolest.
taught Kobold what meme was. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, we got Rose to watch Mean Girls. What else did we watch? We watched part of Lord of the Rings.
As much as we could, I only have the extended editions, so we got into the Two Towers. That's what we got to. it was getting up to the Helm's Deep battle, which would have been great, but of course, like it was like
we entered one of the 2 towers.
yeah.
Which one?
The extended edition is just, oh boy.
I mean, I don't know. Is it a controversial take to say I think that might be too much movie?
It is a little bit too much.
It
You're
is.
not wrong. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna agree that it was a controversial take.
Oh shit! Fight!
I mean, just because I enjoy watching 40 hours of additional extended features doesn't mean that everyone does. I could honestly rewatch Lord of the Rings over and over again, and I have. So.
Sly.
Only if you can handle the extended editions, cowards.
I'm just still laughing at how Swiss cheesed these storyboards are. I'm just like tumbling the fuck around and just picking the boards where I don't have to draw knolls for this one scene. I'm gonna have to just like go and do that at some point, but I'm just like, I don't want to figure out how to draw knolls.
She's like the best NPC. Please don't leave her out.
No, I'm not. I can't leave Beyonce out. She's the best. She's the best character. Beyonce is best girl, okay? But she's hard to draw because I'm not good at drawing non-human anatomy, especially in the face.
Yeah, I used to be known for like always playing tieflings, and I got called out for it. And then I started a kobold, and then everybody's like, "No, you're playing a kobold again. We love them." So now I have a whole village of them, and I am known as the Rose Kobold. And they are a bitch to draw. I'm still not happy with them.
Oof. Yeah, just anything with a snoot is hard to draw, but for those uninitiated, we have Beyonce Knoll, the Knoll that we befriended, and she is a sniper, and I'm trying to find, she's gonna get an intro in the video too, and I'm trying to find like some cool Western music maybe, that also sounds like vaguely fantasy.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny.
Dragon kobolds are dog kobolds. Rose's kobolds have little dog snoots for the most part.
It in my head, like, because so many people love kobolds, and I would never deny people their preference. The place I made, the Three Hill, they're like 99% blue kobolds because they do take in other kobolds, but they've got the puppy snoot.
See, I didn't even know that dog kobolds were a thing. I thought it was like just little dragon guys.
Yeah,
no, they're dragon dogs.
Yeah, they were called dragon dogs for a long time, and then dragon dogs became an actual like little tiny thing. And then I don't know, they've had a lot of different renditions. A lot. Like it's really hard to even go, hey, they were only this for a while, because it's not true. Like there were a bunch of things all the time. Like the reason why, for instance, that kobolds are literal dog people in Dungeon Meshi is because
I was about to comment on Dungeon Meshi having them be dogs, and I'm like, why are they dogs?
That's because there was a sword and sorcery like RPG that got really popular in Japan around, I don't know, the 80s or so, and they depicted kobolds as literal dog people, and that's the popular image of kobolds that made it into that the Japanese zeitgeist, because you know, they had no other frame of reference. It's a German word meaning goblin. So like there's been so many different renditions of a kobold.
I learned something today.
Yeah.
Yeah, not every one of my kobolds has a puppy snoot, just the majority, because majority of them are blue from the Three Hill.
This is how Verity got her armor set, because Tony just stole it and was like, here, take this. And Verity didn't realize that it was stolen for many weeks.
5-finger discount.
I thought you bought this. And Tony's like, no.
I think I gave the charlatans money.
Why would I buy
you broke
things?
the law? You broke the law, Tony?
You stole things? And Tony's like, yeah.
Tony's great.
Honestly, if
Very funny.
Abrasive, but great.
If Solari hadn't been so clever in the way that he had been dealing with them, you guys would have been definitely fighting loss prevention a whole lot.
I don't know how much Milo is picking up on the mic, but she has twice now kind of like come up behind me, put her little paws up on the armrest of my chair, and just screamed. And I think it is showing up on the mic a little bit because people in chat are commenting on it, but it's funny. Meow! Milo!
Oh, Wolven Mist, if you just Google Kobold, you might have to put D&D afterwards. You'll get pictures of both of them with like a lizard snoot and ones with the little dog noses. The official Dungeons and Dragons art has puppy noses.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. She wants to be a lap cat. Hi, baby. It's Milo. Milo is here.
You're talking to the box again, mother.
I am, it's true. And she's once again just using me as a ladder to get up onto my little side table. Oh, kittens. And now she is in front of my tablet.
Oh my gosh, is that Rory?
Is that Rory
Zoe?
Castoff from the Castoff webbed comic that is 9 years old today?
Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe.
Yes.
Causing me physical pain.
Uh-huh.
Cube this woman.
No!
Sly, if I ever get to do a campaign with you, I will 100% play a kobold for you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like I've been in what? This is my. No, I guess it's only my second because you're not in What's Left of Us. I keep thinking that you are for some reason. Like,
Well,
yeah,
because she did all the art.
I'm in
Well,
3
my-
campaigns with Rose. No.
Well,
I'm
my
in
art's
2.
there.
Your art's there, but you as a person are not.
I mean,
But
she's
yes,
in
like,
the
I'm in-
chat most of the time.
I'm in 2
Oh.
campaigns. I'm just saying that like you're known for your kobolds. I have never played with you when you're playing a kobold.
Except for once. You got to
Except for
play
that
with the
one time.
lovely Har.
That one time, yeah.
My grumpy old lady, yeah. Water! This is a bar, man! Why are you ordering water? Have some whiskey.
That was the time that I got. See, okay, so here's my thing. Sarah has claimed that I have 2 types of characters that I play for D&D. I would argue that there is 3 with the inclusion of Emery. I'm either playing the grumpiest assholes or the sweetest little babies who have never done anything wrong ever in their lives. I'm playing 2 of those now. Or just cocky bitches. And that is 100% Zephyr. And I'm like, oh, I should have made a cocky bitch for our Sunday game, and instead I'm playing another sweet baby. But it's just like, cause Jay has got to experience one of my cocky bitches one time, and that was the time that I busted out Zephyr for like a little one shot that I busted the fuck in on.
And now he's mine.
And now Jay has taken him, my son, my sweet boy,
Yep.
sweet Zephyr.
See, I know that everyone here who knows me will find this hard to believe. I play one type of character, and it's a nerd.
A wizard nerd.
Not always a wizard, but always
Yes!
intelligent, always curious. That's the thing. That's it.
I deeply miss the old days of the intelligence build fighter in D&D. I think that would have been fun. You got to be like a nerdy fighter.
I mean,
It
isn't
was how
that just
you.
what the what is the like arcane knight one?
Well, no, but it wasn't you casting spells. It was actually just the critical build for fighters used to be based on intelligence. You used to get
interesting.
improved critical based on your intelligence rating. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Are
pretty
you
cool,
just
let me
saying
tell you.
that because you as a human being are an intelligence-based fighter?
That is the nicest thing any of you have ever said to me.
you like literally did
I'm
like
gonna cry.
weren't you just telling me about like a fencing
Kitty.
thing that you were doing for a literal museum? Aren't you like a
Yeah.
historic expert?
I'm a professional. Yes, I'm a professional historical fencing expert. Yes.
There you go. Intelligence-based
Fucking nerd.
fighter. Right there.
Nerd.
Chat,
Milo
this
was
is-
yelling
this-
at me.
This is almost more damage than sticking me in the cube.
Do you want me to stick you in the cube instead?
No. Because
You can
then it'll
recover?
fill up with my tears.
Milo! Milo, you want to be lap cat? Come be lap cat. There she is. Also,
The song
Habib
for
Janine,
people.
thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Milo, do you have anything to say to the streaming audience? No.
No, not at all. Not chatty when she's allowed to be.
No, never. She's climbing up onto the back of my chair now, though. Hi, baby.
But she's a
Hi.
monster. She wants to
Are
get
you a
closer to
little
the
biscuit
computer to turn
creature?
it off.
Yes, well. Naomi's like, egg, 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 give it to me. I have to draw some sparkles in her eyes to complete the effect.
And I love her little sparkly freckles.
Yeah. Naomi's so baby. I love her.
It's the same face when she found out about breakfast wine.
Wine!
Hmm.
Wine for breakfast?
Wine for breakfast?
She's such
When
an
Annie's-
adorable little war criminal.
Oof.
The only actual war criminal in the entire group.
Thank
Has
you.
she done war crimes?
So this is an extreme technicality. But because she's nobility, that means she is part of the ruling class of her country. And she has committed things like murder of another noble, for instance, and has also just been generally supportive of some of the other things that nobles do, and so she'd be like those sorts of things count as the general realm of larger problems.
Wow.
So stop calling Verity one.
I mean, Verity has done multiple genocides.
But
Yeah.
Not by choice, though.
does it count if it was before you were a
Yeah, that
noble?
wasn't technically nobility then.
But does it
That's true.
translate once she becomes, or is it before? So she's it
I think
it slides.
doing genocide, no matter who you are, still counts as a war crime.
She
Yeah, I
didn't
think so.
her do it. Gravity did it.
Gravity
Sure.
is a war criminal. Okay.
And a bunch of
Yeah.
gravity and a bunch of wizards.
Well, if those
Yeah.
wizards are obviously war criminals, yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
the
even a
wizards
question.
are.
Right.
Verity didn't have a choice in the matter, though. Now,
Yeah.
she still feels guilty as fuck about it.
Good.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't the
God.
criminal, she was the weapon, exactly. And we don't, to be fair, we don't even know if that was the intent. It was just a side effect of, hey, gotta bring down this
Right.
crystal. What's that? It's gonna kill a bunch of people?
Wonder if this is even the primary version of Verity. An interesting thought.
Oh no, I don't think it is. This is like a... I mean, the original storyline we had for Verity was that she was like not the original Verity. She was just like a reconstruction made from
Mhm.
like the crystallized universe magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was like not the same one.
But I mean, like, out of all the universe's versions of Verity, I wonder which one was intended on being the... Although I suppose that's a moot point. Like, that's not even something that's applicable in general, right?
True. How did her body get so far into space after just being left in the middle of the woods?
Good question. Well, true resurrection spells create a body. That's what they do. So I would like from nothing, right? So I just... I made Akbeta do
Yeah,
them.
so her
That's all.
corpse is, her bones are potentially still out there somewhere.
Yeah, very much. If you guys could absolutely find.
Wait,
Yeah.
what happens if we find her bones and try to resurrect her?
2 of them.
2 of them. 2 of them.
Will they be like the twins in The Shining, where they're like technically connected by the same soul, but it's 2 bodies acting off the same brain?
This is superiorly nerdy.
2 of them. 2 of them.
She gets dizzy because she's technically looking out of 2 sets of eyes at once.
God, what would all the other characters do with 2 of each other? Holy shit.
2 Beyoncés.
Ah, damn, girl, you're looking fine. Hey, you too, actually. I like what you did to your fur.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
2 Beyoncés would just handshake each other forever.
Right.
That's it, yeah.
Because you don't need a whole body, right, for some of these things. You just need, like, a part. What if you, like, cut off someone's hand, and then you tried to resurrect them using that
No, they're
hand?
still alive. The body, the resurrection magic doesn't work like that.
Okay.
And true resurrection still requires the person to be dead.
Got it.
Yeah, she's on it. She's trying
She's
to close the
doing it.
computer up.
All right, what
Yeah,
if
on it, yeah.
what if they're technically dead, but still in that very, very tiny amount of time you can revive them?
No, because that's what it uses your soul that's there. I was talking more like bringing in other versions of them from the other universes and stuff. Should you be able to find them? Like I
Yeah.
just said that Verity is almost all of them are like just fucking dead.
Yeah. So if you do that with Vale, I'm terrified.
I mean, again, no impetus means that Vale would still be under Akveda's control, right?
See,
So
I feel like all of the different Annies would be very similar.
yeah.
Like I feel like
Would
there's
they
not
get
as...
along though?
Oh yeah, it would definitely be. Like, have you
Mm.
ever like done a piece of writing and then gone back to it later with like fresh eyes and like suddenly realized like, oh wait, this is what I need to do to fix this paragraph, or like here's this new like restructuring that I need to do. It would be that. It would be like, oh shit, 2 sets of eyes, 2 of the same brain, 2 geniuses looking at these equations that he's trying to figure out. Yeah, double the brain power.
Yeah.
But
Incredible.
Hate this.
but
Tony's
what
like, oh
about-
God, there's 2 of them.
what about jealousy? What
Which
if
one
so-
gets shell?
yeah, which one gets gets shell? Which one got their shell? How many of them lost their shell, so they're just driven to horrible things because they lost the love of their life?
Zoe,
This-
you want to feel this question? I told you.
I feel like this might be overstepping, but I don't know that Shell would mind having more than one Annie.
But would Annie want to share?
Hey, Milo, get off of my
I don't think that he
computer.
has
I'm
enough
gonna
of a
go lock you in the
backbone to
bedroom.
not.
Right. Mhm.
It's technically still me, so I guess it's okay.
Milo, she is being a tiny menace today. For
All
no
good
reason.
takes, all amazing takes.
Hey, as long as everybody in the relationship consents, it's fine.
Yeah. God, 2 Emorys. 2 Rathgirthers.
Oh no! I want to see that now. Please, please enter another Rathgirther.
Emery would
depends on
hate
how-
that.
It depends on how fucking choppy that universe gets.
If Tony hates 2 Annies, Emery given 2 Rathgirthers would just leave.
But
she
here,
would just leave.
here's the question that's up in the air, though. 2 Rathgirthers. Isn't there? Forgive me if I'm misremembering, but isn't there like a question whether Rathgirther is the real Rathgirther? Is it just another version of herself, or is it the potential possibility of the real Rathgirther and her being not the real Rathgirther?
That's a good question.
Because it's very possible she is the real one, but has that question been like answered, or am I making up this question?
I don't think it's been answered yet.
Okay. That's gonna be wild.
Especially if there are 2 of them.
Two of them. Oh god. Emery just like walks the fuck away. Like no.
I think Emery would also piss herself off. I think if she had another one of her. Yeah.
Yep.
What about two Vernons?
That is
Emery
an
is walking away.
impossibility.
An impossibility. Interesting.
Yeah, there are two characters specifically that's an impossibility. There are more than one of them.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Interesting.
I know who the other one is. Na, na,
So
na, 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 na. Do you?
Say it. It's fine. There's no possible way your character would ever find it out. So you can absolutely talk about it.
I have been told that Tim is the only Tim.
Oh.
Cool.
Whatever that means. I don't know what the implications of that are. I'm still working on that, but yeah, Tim Tam, there's no alternate reality Tim Tam.
Was Tim like a fucking lab experiment?
That has crossed my mind. There are a lot of questions. I don't know that I have quite enough information to make. But I feel like that's the next episode and the one after that are gonna start getting into some of the Tim Tam stuff.
We'll have to see, yeah.
Amazing. I can
We're
start
in the
talking to
fucking
you
booth
about
now.
stuff.
Oh no!
My
I'm
theories,
so
Zoe.
scared. I'm so
My
scared.
theories.
Jay's just been so quiet this entire time, just watching us tear each other apart.
That's so fucking good, you guys. Being a DM is good. It's fun when you like lace storylines across several campaigns for several years, and then people start figuring them out.
Mm-hmm. He has a narrator he kind of starts all his campaigns with. I did not realize it till a couple months ago that it was the same character. His name is Aster, and I created him. Very cool shit. What you did with my maid character was cool. Because all I said, he is like, oh, he got kidnapped when he was like 10, and I'm playing his sister looking for him. Go. And you made him epic.
Dungeons and Dragons, everybody.
Very cool stuff. Yep.
So there's a way I can force you to break and talk about more time stuff. I play one of two characters. It would be Leto or Rune.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Although now there's finally an Astral Sea campaign happening that'll fill in a lot of the weirder gaps.
Please.
Yeah,
I have
new paid games, right?
Nope.
I have questions in my brain that have been there for like 10 years, and I need answers.
Yep. God, I wonder what the next episode of What's Left of It is going to be like. What's going to happen?
He just says things like this. Completely unprompted, he will just say things like this. Because he's trying to
Alright.
stir up shit.
Who let Jay have the stick?
Get cubed, idiot. I'll do it.
Don't cube me.
I'll do it.
Don't cube me, bro.
I'm gonna do it.
No.
Fuck with
It just
me, I'll
seems
cube you
weird
again.
that you don't know whatever who betrayed Emery, and it could be anybody, and it's wild.
He's just saying shit. He's trying to rile me up.
Trying or succeeding?
Right now, he's trying. I'm trying not to let him get to me.
Hashtag Jay did nothing wrong.
Banned from
Chat is
chat.
with me.
Banned from
Chat is
chat.
with me. No, I have people everywhere. You can't ban us all.
Yeah, I can. Watch me.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if your sister was the one? Wouldn't it be fucked up?
Yeah, it wouldn't make any goddamn sense. It's because that's why it would be fucked up.
What if it was your mom?
My mom's been dead for years.
Oh, shit.
is trying. Yep. Hashtag cube him. I'm on it. Get cubed, idiot. That's what happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
great.
take
Now we
the
have to
lid
listen
off.
to the Tupperware voice more.
Yeah, I don't think Emery's.
I can do this. Hold on. I can volume down it a little bit. There you go. How's that?
Better, but it's more just that you sound like you're in a Tupperware.
I am into Tupperware. You put me in here.
Put Jay in Tupperware, corn in Tupperware. It is cornware.
Corn go into Star Tupperware. Tupperware is good for J Corn.
I forget if I said this on stream or just in a friend chat, but I had to explain put baby in pelican mouth to my mom the other day. And she was just like, that's nice, honey. And I was like, yeah.
Confusing the older generation. Yay!
Yeah,
Yep.
My grandmother watches my videos, and sometimes she'll call me and be like, Zoe, I like your videos a lot. I don't really understand what you're saying, but I like them. You always look so nice.
Oh,
Oh.
cute. I don't get it, but you've got nice vibes.
Literally.
It would be very funny to me personally if you had instead said that your grandmother calls you and goes, Zoe, you're not very nice, but I think Hegel was more correct in what he was saying about what you were. I think your supposition here is all wrong, actually, sweetie. Some based ass, super intelligent granny. Yeah.
She is super cool, okay?
I bet she is. Uh-huh. Like, unironically, I love grandmas. They're great.
We are pro grandma in this.
Tupperware.
In this.
Jay, you're the only one in the Tupperware.
And I'm pro grandma.
Oh boy. Look at my baby girl. Dramatic hair swooshing in the wind, swoosh.
Always so dramatic and hair filled.
Yes. That's like the main reason to have a character with like long hair is so that you can draw it real dramatically.
Hmm.
Key
I love
dramatic
drawing hair.
moments.
It's partially why I have to get better at coloring, is because I put way too much time in the hair, and everything else looks jank because it's the texture doesn't match anything else.
Yeah, it's a process figuring shit out.
But I can't help myself. I just really like coloring the hair. It's also why most of my characters have long, wavy hair.
It is fun to draw.
Mm-hmm.
I gave Ariana wavy hair in a handful of scenes, and I'm just like, I'm never doing this again. When I draw hair, it's just like a shape. I like it when hair is shapes.
This is why I have only ever drawn one picture of Katarina, and I technically didn't finish it, because she's a sun elf, so she's black. So I cannot do that hair justice. It is gorgeous, and I can't draw it.
Well, you just need to practice. Practice makes perfect, baby. Because I'm letting myself be dramatic occasionally. This is gonna be like a little 2-frame mini animation. Because this is the little bit where she's doing her paladin oath, and so I wanted it to be dramatic.
Oh yes, the paladin oath for paladin.
I just realized though, when I was thinking about it recently, I don't know if I ever told the rest of the party what Verity's oath is.
No,
I mean,
don't
you would
think
have seen
so.
it in the script if you read the whole thing, but I didn't come up with it on the spot when we were playing.
Oh yeah, I did also cry when I read that.
I'm
Let's just be real here. I am literally always on the verge of tears. I can be made to cry
Zoe,
so
yeah.
easily.
Zoe is a wet meow meow. She absolutely is. Just.
I just have a lot of feelings in my heart, okay? And so like, but still, I cried at that part in the script.
Yeah. Because Verity's oath is very much just like taken from the gravestones of her friends, which she will not find out until later was a message left there by her friends. See, Verity's whole thing is like she thinks that she was only like, okay, in her heart she knows that she was dead for longer than she thinks she was, but she spends this entire first arc of the story in super denial. Super denial, because she's just like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way it's been that long. This is obviously some kind of prank and it doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to ignore it.
That scene with Vale was so hard to do. You were so emotional,
yeah.
and I'm like, no, but she needs to hear it. Vale would say this. How do I do this?
Because it's just like, Vale was the one who kind of finally broke the denial curtain and was just like, no, Verity, you know and we all know that you've been dead for longer than that. But yeah, so what Verity thinks happened is that she and her friends were attacked in the middle of the night, and she was knocked unconscious, and then after she was knocked out, her friends were killed. And she blames herself very much because she's like, I was not able to defend them, and now my friends are dead. What actually happened is that Verity was the only one who died in that fight, and the rest of her friends all continued to live on in her memory. And they tried to bring her back. It seemed like it didn't work. And so just in case, on the off chance that she ever actually did get resurrected, they left fake gravestones for all of the party members in Red Larch. And if you combine all the messages on the tombstones, it kind of reads like a paladin's oath. And so there were 3 graves, and so there were 3 lines of this poem, and so Verity kind of fills out the last one herself, and that becomes her oath, and it's very much just like, that's what this scene is. And it's
Wish
just
I had
like
written it down.
I do have it written down.
Oh, good. I didn't. I completely didn't.
I messaged it to you, bro. You should have it. It's also in the script of the video.
Well, listen, I'm listening.
I'm waiting to
I've
hear a
never
good excuse.
been accused of having an overabundance of preparation as a DM. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm in the cube.
No, you're in the queue because you're a rat bastard who keeps trying to bait me.
Oh, I would never.
Well, how else are you supposed to catch a starfish? You need to use bait, right?
I don't think starfish are predators. I think.
Yeah, they are.
So
Some of them
now
are.
I gotta be afraid of starfish when I go to the beach. They're gonna
I'm
fly out of the
already
ocean at
afraid
me.
of
Bite ya.
starfish.
Hello. Good. I've been told I'm very intimidating by people who do not know me very well.
Craig is correct. Curated rat bastarding is a GM's job. Thank you so much. You have said one of the truest things of all time. I think I was talking with Star maybe not a couple days ago, when we were talking about like the difference between Verity and Naomi, because both of them are baby and both of them are people that everyone likes. But Verity's storyline is like, I'm literally putting everything possible in her way. This struggle is what has to happen for it to be good. Whereas Naomi gets everything she wants always. For reasons. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Sorry, apologies for the silence. I got an email little thing that popped up on my screen, and then I looked at my, like, Outlook inbox, and it was like, you have a bajillion emails, and I'm like, oh god, but I haven't seen any emails. It's because, okay, so when I stopped the stream a little early the other day, it's because some motherfucker in St. Petersburg, Russia was actively trying to hack my account, and actually did manage to get in for, like, half a second. I think he guessed one of my backup codes, that I didn't even know that I had. He has since stopped, but it means that I am logged out of everything, and I just realized, oh, I must have logged out of my email on my phone, too. That's why I haven't been getting new emails. And I'm like, oh, I should check my inbox for real, though. Because now there's a lot of emails in there, they're unread, and I was just skimming through making sure I didn't miss anything important.
Star is such an influencer, such an important influencer that she has to check her emails during a stream.
Well, no, like I said, it popped up in the corner of my screen that I got like a Patreon comment because I posted something on Patreon today. By the way, if you're on my Patreon, I posted a thing for you. I posted a special little present. I posted a special little thing.
Oh, I mean,
Oh my
all
gosh,
you
I
gotta
haven't
go to.
seen it yet.
Yeah,
Zoe, go
all
look
90
at
of you
it.
have to go to Patreon and sign up for the Patreon tier real quick.
Because
Just to see the new thing.
A special little something for patrons today. A special little thing that's kind of sort of to celebrate the comics anniversary, but also because it's something I've been working on in the background. And Zoe's seeing it.
Oh my gosh! It's
So I
so
take it
good.
Thank you. I did that yesterday.
It's so good.
Thank you.
So great.
I bet
love
everybody
it.
wishes they knew what I was talking
Oh,
about.
I'm sure they do, and they can find out by joining my Patreon. Links in the chat.
It is genuinely so good. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
And then the thing that it's so it's amazing. Oh man, I wish people who weren't on the Patreon could see this. It's
Oh, I want to see it.
Well, I posted it in the. Oh no,
in
you
the
know
mod
what? I
chat.
posted it in mod chat. I never posted it in the cool kids chat.
yeah.
I can post it in there real quick though, because I know you guys.
Oh my
wanna
God.
see it.
Yeah, see, the mods like Sly have already seen the thing. Oh man, I wish everybody could see the thing that's on Patreon on Starfish, patreon.com/castoff.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank you. But yeah, so that, if you want to see it but you can't join the Patreon for whatever reason, that will be revealed in my next video that's coming up. Not this Friday, but next Friday probably.
We get Cube for Patreon.
If you want Cube.
Team Cube.
Look at this baby. She's going, wow.
There's so many good characters in this one. I love every one of them.
Yeah, we
We're all
have a
such
really
cool-
strong party for this one.
That's so good.
I love our Thursday game so much. It's like, I love what's left of us, but there's just something so fun about our Thursday game, man. I can't take it. I love all of our characters so fucking much.
To be honest, what's left of us, I cannot pick a favorite character. It's like today it might be Rathgirther, tomorrow it might be Star,
I'm sorry,
not
it's
Star,
not always
Emery.
Tim Tam?
Then the day after it might be Tim Tam, right?
No,
They're
it's always
all
Tim
so
Tam.
good.
It's always Tim Tam, right?
But they're all
Right.
really good. I can't pick Zoe.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
but Tim Tam's the best.
I will admit Tim Tam is the one that occupies my brain the most. She's the one I have theories about.
The theories. But that's just a theory.
Tim Tam
theory.
Thank you all for having my back on that one.
Let me
Best
get
friends.
Matt Pat on the phone here.
a
That
cubed
big
J be a
watcher.
sticker. I mean, I'd have to get permission from the J Corn estate in order to do that.
Yeah, you absolutely could. I don't see a problem with it. We'll make a higher res version. We got.
Yeah, I know you commissioned that acorn, right? Would you have to get permission from the original artist or not
No.
because you paid for it?
No. He gave it to me. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Incidentally, if anyone wants to know who made this, my lovely J-Corn thing, it's a guy named Neil. Where's my last message from Neil here? He was one of the illustrators who worked with the Monty Python crew for a long time. I just randomly reached out and got him to make a couple of things for me, as I was going to do like a whole big animated setup for my stream. And then, of course, the pandemic hit, and I didn't do that. Neil Emmanuel, if anyone is wondering.
Copy pasting, so I don't have to draw these graves again. Da-na-na-na. Look at my little baby girl. Look at my little baby girl. She's my baby. She's
Why
so
would you
little.
draw them again when they're set in stone?
All right.
That was
All right.
better than what I was going to say.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
I was like, if she's such a baby girl, why are all her friends in graves?
Because she couldn't protect them. And she couldn't keep
I
them safe.
guess-
and
I
if she
guess
just
that
trained a little
means-
harder, and if she just been
Yep.
a little stronger, then her friends would have still
Yeah.
been alive. And she
Yeah.
fucked up. And she feels
she did.
really bad
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, but has
Yeah,
she
she
considered
should.
that sometimes you just can't save everyone and you just need to be okay with that?
Oh, I think those are fighting words.
Fighting words, Annie.
Uh,
Technically, it's storm out of the room and don't talk to Annie again for a couple
In
days.
his
words.
defense, he had zero context and thought that he was just talking to a normal person with no trauma.
yeah, you know
You should
what?
never assume that.
It's really extra funny too because Beyonce basically said the same thing like in Mirabar and got a different result. But that's the difference between telling somebody the thing, like the correct things to say, like, hey, you really shouldn't like take all this on you, for instance. And like, hey, I know you're hurting and I get it. Why don't you talk about it? Also, like, you know, you really do put too much on yourself. I think you should be more kind to yourself. Like there's a difference between that sort of tone, you know?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't think that a lanky, nerdy nerd boy coming up to you and yelling at you is helpful?
So that was actually the conversation Vale wanted to have with Tony after the blow up.
Rejected.
I just got met with nothing but door. My intent was to pretty much say, hey, people are more likely to hear your words if you're not so harsh, if you choose them just a little bit more carefully and you don't word things as if you're attacking people are far more likely to stay, listen, and absorb. But I never got the chance.
Care to decisions.
To be fair, she's not that type of character. She would have told Vale to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Themselves. God, I wish my brain would stop doing that.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, I specifically made
I
Vale
know, but
say
it's-
them to fix that. And
It's your character. It's fine.
it's not fine because I know. And I
Mhm.
don't want to do that, but I do.
Or to make slip ups. It's fine.
Baby girl alert.
I'm in the cube again, Woven Mist. Woven Mist, they got me again. They got your boy. Breathe into it. I need shouted from the rooftops. I did nothing wrong.
You can shout it from the rooftops, but we'd have to put the cube up there.
No. Remember me.
Oh, I have to say goodbye. Remember me.
Although we are apart.
Genuinely,
What
probably
is
my
it?
favorite movie to have come out in the last couple of years.
It's such a
Few
good
people
movie.
and the music.
We are musical people in general.
That was what? Coco?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good, very sad movie, but also so good. And the music.
Yes. Genuinely, I think probably maybe my actual favorite Disney movie. That is a Disney movie, right? That's not a Pixar movie.
Don't know.
It's gotten harder to tell them apart recently.
I think it's a moot point at this point.
Yeah, true.
Shoot me out of a cannon? Sly? You shoot me? You shoot me out of a cannon?
To get him up on the roof.
Oh!
Put corn in cannon.
Jail for 1,000 years.
Mouth.
There are no such thing as a square cannon. Let me tell you.
Are there problems with a square cannon or something?
Squannon. I will not.
Oh, he's okay with a squannon, but he's not okay with squindos.
I'm specifically not okay with a squannon.
It's like there's like structural problems with it being square or whatever.
Yes, there are.
Rose, I'm being injured.
Oh, one moment. Let's see. Do you got a number for me?
3
seems like a good amount.
What? 3? What?
3 it is.
I am locked in a cube, and whoa! She bounced that off of my screen and into my face.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hit you in the face.
What a ricochet! No, I'm more impressed that I'm injured. It's.
I've been learning from Deadshot.
Oh, you missed me.
Oh, that means I get to redo one.
No. This is very.
So it's not 3 shots; it's 3 hits. I see.
No. Upsetting. Oh God! Back of the head. The bow is for yes, that is indeed. She's absolutely gonna get like a Nerf grenade or something like that soon, and she's gonna just drop it in my lap and run, and then I'm gonna get fucking splorched by a bunch of Nerf darts.
I'm sorry, what was that verb that you just used?
Splorched.
Jay,
okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Bouncing Betty, but Nerf style.
That would be very funny. Yes. Yes.
Little broken heart tail.
It's so cute. I usually only give my tieflings the spade tail, but
Give yourself glitter bombs. Joke's on you, I do that shit. You kidding me?
Oh no!
I'm the type of dude that would wear body glitter.
Vale's my only one with the tuft. You know, I'm very curious on that, Sly. I would take that. I don't know if I would ever set one off because the horror of having tiny little metal pieces flying everywhere is horrifying. But you know, I'm sure I'll have an enemy somewhere.
How's the music, by the way, volume, by the way, chat? Is the music too loud, too soft, too musical? Because it's like it's coming through my speakers and the volume is fine, but I know that the speakers do not reflect. And I'm just always worried because I do have to kind of do it manually each stream. Music is good? Okay, cool. Cool. You guys know me, I just get worried.
Dang it, Sly, you're in my head now. Thinking of glitter bombing Jay. That'd be so hilarious.
I would roll around on the bed immediately.
What if I lock you out of the house?
So when I turned 12...
Oh!
Life stories with Zoe B.
So when I turned 12, I had a fairy-themed birthday party because I was a very stereotypical little girl. I was super into fairies and like into that shit. And my mom, bless her heart, thought that it would be a good idea to do a little like fairy like crowning ceremony as part of this birthday party. And what that meant was sprinkling fairy dust on my head.
Oh.
And how long did it take to get the glitter out of your hair?
Years. Literally, I was finding bits of glitter in my scalp for like 2 or 3 years. And I wash my hair
metal, man.
not every day, almost every day. Like, do not put glitter on your scalp.
Oh, but now
That
I
has
want
been my
to, though.
PSA.
Now I want to, though.
I
No!
would. I would put it everywhere.
I feel like glitter in a beard is probably not a terrible
No.
idea. Do not
It's
put it
fine.
on your scalp.
I
Do
might
not
have
put it on your scalp.
I might have to steal that from my next tiefling. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
A Scytale, yeah.
It's good. Yeah, you can definitely put glitter in the beard. That's absolutely, like, because beard hair is different, and a lot of the times, I know I do anyway, the proper support for beards is to oil it a little bit to make sure that it keeps the skin. Folks, there's no one here who grows a beard except for me. So let me just tell you, your skin underneath your beard hair it's not like head hair. It gets very like agitated because it's on your face, right? So it's always moving. And so yeah, you've got to there's a whole moisturizing routine you've got to do, or it just is a bad time. So yeah, because it's all oily and stuff, if you put glitter on it, it's not a big deal. Worst case, you just shave it off and it'll grow again in the next couple of days.
Learning all these beard facts from Cube Man in the Cube.
I am the
Hashtag
man
beard
in the
facts.
cube. Hashtag beard facts from the Acorn Man.
Beard facts from Cornman.
That's right. Free the nut. Beard facts. Hashtag.
Can we
Hashtag.
stop saying free the nut, please?
Hashtag Ottothorpe. Let's go.
What?
That's what a hashtag is. That's the technical
Oh,
term for it.
I see.
Usually called the pound sign when it was on phones.
Pound it.
That's right. Beep.
Yeah, I always thought it was the sharp symbol.
It is very close. If I
Wow.
remember correctly, the musical symbol of the sharp is skewed a little bit.
Yeah, it's basically
But
like
it's
very close.
italicized, yeah.
I remember once. So my mom really likes the antique mall. She likes going antiquing sometimes. That's her genre of nerd that she is. And I remember one time we went to the antique mall and I was just kind of looking around at stuff. One of the fucking things I found was this like metal sign that was, it had like, it was like one of those signs that you'd see on like, it was like a metal frame, but it had light bulbs in the middle of it to make the shape kind of light up. Does that make sense? Like if you had a letter sign, it would be like this, and then there'd be light bulbs like in the metal, kind of like this, right?
Oh yeah.
So it was that, but it was the hashtag. And I was like, all right, things that don't belong at the antique mall. Anything with a hashtag on it. Exhibit A.
I don't know. The hashtag system was developed almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20. 20 does not qualify as antique.
Uh-huh.
You go to the antique mall to see haunted photos from the Civil War, not hashtag bedroom signs for teens. Somebody back me up on this.
Yeah.
Mom and I were having
Yep.
a good laugh about it, but I was just like, this is not antique mall level of thing. This is just someone wanted to get rid of this and they sold it to the antique mall instead of like a garage sale or some shit.
Verity is just a crystal lady. Don't worry about it. Doodle, first of all, turn 20 points, baby. Second of all, You walked into that one. Second of all, yeah, you're officially old when you hit 20. Does no one tell you this? If you look at anybody on TikTok, they're like, you're 1 foot in the grave when you reach 20. The Sundown
And you're
Squad is
basically
going to
dead
come get you.
when you turn 30 as well.
Yeah, I was going to
so.
say, the Sundown Squad comes to get you as soon as you turn 30, so
Have we been just eluding them for years?
that's a Logan's Run joke for all those people who
Are that old?
read Logan's Run. I gotta think about my life for a minute.
He's having a moment, this corn man. He's over here just saying words and not thinking about the consequences. Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, weird things are happening in general in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Hey Jay, we're playing
Well,
our
lots
Thursday
of
game
weird
tomorrow,
things.
right? We're playing our Thursday game tomorrow, right? Because we left off on a
Absolutely
big
not.
cliffhanger. Oh, come on! What do you mean no? What do you
I
mean
have a
no?
paid game on Friday. I have our paid game, or not our paid game, but our other game on Sunday, and I need.
Oh, what? Are you just implying that those are more important to you?
Gee,
The whole reason I became friends with you so that you would DM for me whenever I said.
I want to
And you
be
are
my friend
denying
so
me the
much.
service that I was promised.
Yeah, this friendship is transactional, actually, and so if you don't hold up your end of the bargain,
Then
I
what
mean,
the
I think
fuck
that
are
we
we
can call
supposed to
the Better
believe?
Business Bureau and get him,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, just
deported.
fucking sue your ass.
Yeah.
Your corn-shaped ass.
You're gonna get him deported from his home country?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Gonna happen.
He's obviously... Canada's not his home country. He's obviously from Cornland.
You know that's funny is because like right next to the place where I'm from is a place called Cortland. So
That's where the lawyers are from.
That's
it's
right.
Cortland.
Phoenix Wright,
Legal
is that
Kimchi
you?
would laugh at that joke.
I got Zoe!
Well,
I
I love naming conventions. Where I'm from, it's a bunch of places named after the Odyssey. So there's like Homer, Syracuse.
How much do those tickets cost to go to the naming convention?
That's rather lovely.
Yes, Zoe?
That was so good.
Thank you! Thank you. He.
So are you running a panel at this naming convention, Star?
Yeah. Yeah.
Place called Batcave near you. Fire Drake, you just live near Batman.
Batman.
Jay?
Well, also, Rose, you gotta check your DMs. What's up?
Oh, my DMs? Oh. I have the power now.
Oh no, Sly, what did you give her?
You'll find out.
Oh no, oh no.
I win.
Information, yep. Also a friend request. Fair.
Hang on.
Oh shit, I missed that. I'm sorry. There it is. Pending.
Also, Jared, in naming conventions make my brain go burr. Yeah, same actually. As when I was a child, I was probably, I don't know, 9 or 10 maybe. My parents, I always expressed interest in trying to understand like the logic of idioms and like where various idioms and different like turns of phrase came from. That was like fascinating to me as a small child. And so my parents, one year for my birthday, got me a book of like understanding where idioms come from, and that was like one of the premier books on my bookshelf for a long time. So yeah, same brain.
Sorry, I was being paranoid and I had to check something really quick. Anyway, look, my friends are dead.
Very dead. Wah, wah, wah. Who would kill your friends? God.
Yes.
Actually, you did that, I should say. No, that was a star decision.
If we're getting in the meta here, then yeah. Well, okay, because we talked about this a little bit before, but the original concept for Verity was that she was killed in combat and then got brought back by her friends immediately, and that's how she got the crystal bod, because her friends couldn't manage to do like a traditional resurrection. But then she lived on for like another 100 years or so and just outlived all of her friends and had to watch them die one after another. And then she would have come into this game having just lost the last of her friends. And so now she's just like, I don't know what to do with myself. She's just like this ageless, immortal paladin. And she's just like trying to find a new purpose in life. Like that was the original concept.
Yeah, and that was a really cool story. And honestly, I think someone should still do that someday in one of our campaigns. I think that would be very fun. But like,
yeah,
that's pretty fucked up.
It is.
That was gonna be my Emery backup character in case she ever died. I was gonna throw that at you guys. My thing was I wanted to come up with a character who was as different from Emery as possible, right? As like a potential what's left of us backup.
Also, not for nothing, but this will probably still happen to Verity anyway, given enough time.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that the other day.
Just the wrong party, that's all you were thinking of. Just the wrong one.
Yep.
It feels so
to her again and again, unless she finds that wish spell that we were joking about to keep Rodin alive forever.
Vale's a bard. Yeah. I don't plan on multi-classing.
Yeah, but would you use the wish spell for that? Don't you only get like 3 of those?
No, you have it, and then every time you use it, there is a chance you permanently lose it.
Oh shit!
So you you have potentially endless cast of it until you lose it.
Gotcha. Would you risk that?
Vale for Verity? Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh.
I feel bad whenever you talk about like certain things in Verity's backstory because I want to jump in with Vale stuff. But part of the reason why Verity was so endeared to Vale like instantly because he walked up on her, I believe, when she was looking at the gravestones, or like shortly after they met, he caught her looking at the gravestones, or they. God damn it! I did it again. In this time, they have a little voice in their head. They are not truly under their own control, but the thing that's in their head also has potential control of their family, his brother, his sister, and his crush, and they don't know if the 3 of them are alive. They don't know what shape they're in. Like there is a gap of missing time where they just don't know what happened, and it is potentially very strong that the 3 of them are just dead, warped, left in a gutter where no one's going to find them, and Vale will never know what happened to them. And then sitting there crying over 3 tombstones is Verity.
Yep.
So,
yep.
So there's reasons why Vale is just like instantly and like will probably forever feel some sort of connection to Verity.
No, I love Vale. I'm gonna find your people, man.
Right.
I feel bad that I dragged them away from. To go chase down fucking Darius.
Vale was very close to not going with that and wanting to just run off for their own thing, except for really recently had scryed on Katerina, found out she was alive. She just wasn't answering their call. And Fig actually answered back and was like, yeah, I'm okay. This lovely couple's taking care of me. I don't know what happened, but I'm fine. And they know that their brother Whitaker is gone, so there's no saving him, unfortunately. So with knowing they're at least safe, Verity's thing was more pressing at the moment.
It's also like, she wouldn't have pushed so hard for it if it was not literally like a day's walk away.
Oh yeah. Vale's, the sister and the crush were, I think, a week's walk.
Yeah, they're way south.
Yep.
Like all the way down. Wasn't one of them near Baldur's Gate, I think?
They were both south of Waterdeep.
Yeah. We knew that much at least.
I don't know that anybody has a valid concern about their people being far away, while Shell is literally on like the other side of the continent.
In a place that's sandy.
Yeah, where's she up to?
The place Vale wants to go
The
so
desert
desperately.
is a big place, folks.
And there are lots of deserts too.
The What's Last of Us episode, when you found that portal and was like, yes, it goes somewhere to the east that's like, it's like a desert. I was like, don't change it. Please don't change it. Someone give Vale the information to this.
Making
Because
a lot of assumptions of where that portal was going. Why
Jay,
would
where's
I-
that portal go?
Why
Didn't
would I
you
make
tell us that it went to the desert?
I did, yeah.
it was not necessarily that desert.
No, but it would have gotten us in a place farther over there.
Yeah, it was a potential, right? And if it went bad, they could just jump back, right? If it wasn't what they were looking for.
I thought it was a one-way ticket.
Probably.
Yeah, but there's other ways to return. You just gotta find the right people to talk to and have the right coin.
Or you just die in the desert.
Yeah.
Or that.
It's also that.
Then there's that conversation, hey Zoe.
What?
The little project that Vale asked Annie with help on.
Well, that's just a whole other conversation.
They had a secret thing, Star, without you.
Vale just wanted Annie to listen to his song and get his thoughts on it.
Yeah, he heard it.
It's fine.
That's all that happened, and that's fine now.
I am so concerned.
I had to roll a check to do a thing, and I rolled a nat 20 and I have a +9, so
Very good. It was a really cool handshake, Jared. Jared's party canonically invented the high five, specifically to torture a hag that had buried itself in the hand.
You told me about this and it makes me laugh.
It was so good. So in the Curse of Strahd, especially if you're playing with the new Venritan's Guide rules, there are these like dark portents and curses you can give people when something big happens. And so I've been handing them out like candy, essentially, because they keep going into weird spaces. And one of them was like, you grow like a cursed creature has found its way into your body somehow, and it grows in like your hand or your shoulder or something like that. And they had made a deal with a hag, and then they reneged on that deal and ran away. So Isatora, the hag, ended up in someone's hand, and she
excuse me?
wild.
We did not make a promise and
The
correct
person
everything.
who promised.
The
person
one
who promised.
person that did
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and then one of the other party members decided to voluntarily take the hag from the original person who had been cursed, and And now she's stuck in his hand, and she has been trapped in a house in a stove for many long years.
Yeah, she can't stop hitting on him.
She's a thirsty lady, Isadora. She knows what she wants, is the point.
Trying to make this text look old. Old as balls.
Oh, good orange. You did run because crap hit the fan. Yep, that doesn't matter for a hag, though. You could have, you probably could have done something. You would have had to face a weird serial killer. Sure.
If we were to cut off said hand, would she just reappear on the shoulder?
I don't know. Oh, she's giving them a hand in a lot of ways, Doodle. Yeah, it's that gross.
I'm just over here just drawing my little gravestones.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Star, remember the scene in the museum?
He's about to say words to me! He's doing it again!
I'm already in a cube. What more can you do to me?
Double cube him. Double cube his ass.
Just kick him. Just kick him
Forget
from the
that I
call.
can mute it. I can mute you, yeah.
2-ply cubes?
Yeah.
No!
2-ply cubes and muted.
Oh! Sadness. I'm sad.
You know what, actually? I have an idea. Oh,
What?
I can make this better. I'm just
Ideas are
trying to
usually
figure out
fun.
exactly how to get this effect.
Oh,
just right.
Willow.
Yeah,
She got bonked.
she did.
Willow's the one that's been showing up to Veil the most, yeah?
Yeah, Willow's the bard.
Willow and Mira, yeah.
God damn it. Star, we really need to get off this same brain.
No.
Mira is the name of one of my character's mother.
Oh, yeah?
It's my character Nafir.
Oh, maybe that's not a
I
coincidence.
see.
I don't think she's a Clash Star. Or, you know, whatever Veil ends up, or not Veil, Nafir ends up being in comic format.
I'd say. There's just a fun option there, that's all.
Beans, I fucked it up.
No, beans.
Lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Oh, I just read her last name, Amberlight. God.
Yeah.
Yep, we have the same brain.
What?
I did not make it a name, but the light of Nafir's love interest, his magic color is amber, and his eyes are like a glowing amber. So yeah.
Lord.
Lol.
Yep. Jay's trying to get me to mash him and Veil together.
That'd be fun, I think. Combine them both back into the same dude. Same Blorbo.
Urge thine blorbos.
Yeah, Veil was technically partially ripped out of my character Fane, but you know, I think they're different characters now.
That'll have to do. No, I hate it.
I think it looks good.
Thank you. I'm gonna make it look better though. I'm a goddamn professional.
I just like seeing all of the different like wavy dotty lines on all the different tools. I like how it looks. It's fun.
Thank you, Zoe. Trying to get like this embossed text look, but Clip Studio does not have native embossing as a text effect. Or like a layer effect, so.
Oh, okay. You're working on the lettering.
Yeah. There. But yeah, so I have 3 Blorbos, 3 dead Blorbos, and 1 alive Blorbo. As far as I know, Darius is kind of up in the air. We're not sure what's up with him. I'm scared.
Well, we'll figure it out eventually if we're ever allowed to go in that frickin' door.
Yeah, why haven't you guys gone see them? You were so close.
Jason Corn. I will kill you with my bare hands.
My
For
full
context, folks who, so we were almost to the place where Darius supposedly is. And then we got fucking ambushed by a bajillion people and were forcefully dragged away. And we have not made it back since. So, that's why I am angry at the Corn Man. He's
Next
a rat
episode?
bastard. Next episode, hopefully. Well, it depends on what this pirate thing is gonna happen. What's gonna happen with these fucking pirates?
Right.
What
I
if-
forgot about that.
What if we had a TPK from fucking pirates on a ship called the Handsome Jimmy
From
at Annie's
Boston.
parents' hippie commune house? That would be the most embarrassing thing for any of our characters.
Most embarrassing way to die.
Yes.
Fucking rip, assholes. Die at the hippie commune, killed
So-
by pirates.
So Jay, you said we're playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Playing tomorrow, right?
Listen, I have to go into the DM's version of the Odin sleep for a bit, okay? I need rest.
Question. So you said earlier that you don't really prep very much for your session, so it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem, right?
Yeah.
Right?
But I think about them constantly. It's
Well, that sounds like a personal
I don't.
problem.
That's my secret.
like you're
Cap.
ready.
I'm always prepping.
It sounds like you're ready to run a session for
Yeah,
us
so
tomorrow,
why?
bro.
Yeah, so what's the
Okay.
problem? What's the problem?
I know I shouldn't be telling you all this. I could very easily run probably an 8-hour session tomorrow if I had to.
Because that's just how much you have, like, in your brain.
I have the entire damn thing in my brain. We could keep going until the whole campaign is
Marathon.
over.
Marathon.
Marathon
session.
Marathon.
You know what we should do?
Uh-huh.
If we ever have like something we need to raise money for, or if we want to hit a certain goal or something like that, we could offer to do a big stream, like do a one shot that takes several hours,
Yes.
and we just keep going as long as people keep paying us.
We would
That's
need an
actually
open
a
schedule
genius
for a couple
idea.
days, I think, and we might have to like tap out
Yeah.
for
We
like
just
sleeping and come
do
back.
a D&D subathon.
D&D subathon, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would mostly suck for the DM because the players could, in theory, like tap out with someone else
They
to
could-
like
they
take a
could
nap,
rotate.
but the DM would have to say the same.
No, we could have tab in and tab out DMs too, if you want to.
You
But
just need a minute to
wouldn't,
catch them up.
because the Mama Jacorn didn't raise no bitch, but
I thought that was your preferred nickname.
that is. She didn't raise me to be that way though.
Oh,
I
so
can't-
so she's
yeah.
ashamed of you.
I had to come out to my parents as a bitch. I had to be like, Mom, Dad, you boys
You
a
can't
bitch.
say
I'm sorry.
these words when I'm drinking water.
Star, you can't say that. You very nearly gave me 2 separate spit takes today.
Listen, I'm just naturally funny, okay?
Have you had the DM do that too? Yeah, as a super chat to give advantage? Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I have, well, because I've done event games before where I've just done some one-shots for people while they were doing other things. Like our wonderful friend, Theo, she got a tattoo once and we ran a one-shot for her so she could have that going while she was getting her tattoo.
Oh my
was
god,
great.
that's so cool.
It was so cool. Yeah.
Her tattoo artist enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was fun.
So the little quotes on each of the gravestones is like one line of this poem that is what eventually became Verity's Paladin Oath. I'm doing them in reverse, though, because that's just that's just me. And there will be words about the oath and about like these gravestones, which was like a little scene that I had kind of imagined to myself that we never actually got to play out in the game, but it was like a thought I had of like these lines that eventually became her oath. It's like these don't match. Darius did not care about bringing light to people. It's like he was show off. He did not care. It's like whoever wrote these quotes did not know these people at all. And then Barry's like, wait a second.
Darius has never liked people in his life.
Or what went on his stone was written by one of the others, and they just put it there to make him part of it.
Something.
But still, like, someone clearly was not respecting Darius's wishes.
Yeah.
If anything,
like,
Darius's stone would have been like, don't fucking bother me anymore.
Yeah, it's like, I am finally sleeping.
Is Darius,
like,
or I guess was
Go ahead,
Darius?
Zoe.
Is Darius? We don't know. Darius, elf, human,
Half elf.
half elf.
He was a half elf.
Right.
It's just he was eternally upset about being a half elf specifically. He'd been raised with his mother and his father, pardon me, and had definitely been more on the elf side of things. Verity knew him when he had gone to live with his mother a little bit, who lived in Red Larch. And so, yeah.
I need to re-record something for the video.
What's up?
I misunderstood. I wasn't sure which of his parents was the elvish one. I thought it was his mom.
I'm pretty sure it was the dad, but like, because I think it honestly doesn't matter. We could make it either or. But he was in Red Larch specifically because the parent that was not an elf was dying of old age.
Oh,
Obviously.
is that why?
And so he was there to kind of be with them for their last little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, the thing I was going to mention was that we never really talked about these characters. I kind of just literally all I gave you was their name, race, and class. And then we just kind of yes-anded a bunch of blorbos together. But yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
that's pretty much what I gave him for Cat, Fig, and Wit. The only other thing I did is I said, like, Cat's the mama bear, Fig is, like, the analytical sit and watch, and she's the smart one, and Whitaker is classic bard.
Classic bard. But yeah, we just kind of like, just whenever they would come up in game, like, I kind of had like a little mental image of their personalities, and to be fair, their personalities in my head are very much just kind of based on the stereotype of their class. Like, Willow's not a horny bard, but she's just like sweet bard playing music all the time, cutie cutie. And then Mira's like the kind of rough and tumble fighter. And then Darius is the fucking wizard.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
No, Darius is 100% wizard derogatory.
Yeah. This does not
Explain
reflect
that to me.
It's like fucking wizard.
Explain.
Do
So
I
you
need
know
to,
how-
Zoe?
Yes.
Yeah, you know how Annie is a wizard.
Get
and
his
he's
name
a
out of your
good-
fucking mouth.
He's sweet despite him being a wizard. That's the idea. Darius is like, no, I'm a full wizard. Like, I'm buying into everything, every harmful wizard trope imaginable.
But counterpoint,
Mm-hmm.
wizards are genuinely better than everyone else.
Jesus Christ.
My My wizard would have an argument with that.
They spend so much time and energy and care learning how to do magic. It's not just given to them like some classes. Yeah. Oh, fucking sorcerers. Don't even get me started. Wizards.
I mean, it seems pretty easy if you look at what sorcerers do.
I need to double check if this line is right.
Wizards deserve everything they want.
Oh my goodness. If I ever play Fade near you, never say these words. My cute, never angry ball of sunshine will go into a rage for the first time.
Wizards are perfect. Don't at me.
Sounds like they're hidden behind a paywall to me.
Oof.
Yeah, my wizard's
you're
whole
not
thing
wrong,
is bashing his head at things, just learning what he can from like discarded books or half a book, and trying to fill in the gaps himself. And because he does not have money.
there are systemic problems, obviously, but the actual on an individual level, we can't blame the individuals for the systems that they exist in, right? They are doing the work in the studying and the putting forth the effort to actually have a grasp on the arcane.
And if they say no, we're not teaching you at our fancy school because you don't have a last name, or you don't have money to pay for it.
That's the school.
Or is that like all wizards though?
No. Wizards are perfect.
You're taking this very, very personally, Zoe.
Okay. All right, folks. I need to speak my truth. Okay.
Stand back.
So the thing is, what was it? Maybe a week ago, Star in the group chat sends a link to a website where you can calculate your own stats, like your D&D character.
Yeah, I remember this now.
And
I haven't done that yet.
It's some of it is inaccurate. You can't get a perfect intelligence score unless you know like 4 languages, which I think is bullshit. But whatever. Anyway, my physical stats, not great. I'm not incredibly. I don't have very good control of my limbs. But I have pretty good charisma and intelligence and wisdom. My wisdom and intelligence are both 17. That's pretty good. And Star, when I share these stats in the chat, as we are all doing, her immediate response is, wizard coded. So don't fucking come at me.
I already did come at you though. I said wizard coded.
You're right, Sly. It's extremely rude.
To be fair, y'all did make fun of me for my 5 strength score, and that was extremely valid and fair.
Yeah. I'm really broken, and I had a better one than that.
Yeah, I
just don't know how much I can deadlift. I never deadlift anything.
I suppose. Deadlifts are really fun, though. They're good.
Honestly,
I haven't deadlifted something since high school.
That's why I didn't answer. I opened it, and I'm like, wait, how much is like 15 pounds again? I don't remember. I don't know how much I can lift over my head.
Yeah, a lot of those questions were really dumb. Like, the only measurement was how you could lift over your head. So you're basically like forced to figure it out by thinking of other things you can do and kind of relating the two. So they're already like, it was one of those chancy little online things. They're never like amazing and very accurate, but yeah, wizard coded, really.
I am feeling so attacked. I am feeling so attacked.
Well, you're not attacked, because if you did get attacked, you would die immediately because wizard coded.
I'm sorry.
You walked right into that one! You walked right into it! Like a glass door!
No, but see, the thing is, Wizards have
mhm.
so many spells that can
Mhm.
protect them from things. Fucking
Mhm.
shield,
Mhm.
globe of invulnerability, other
Mhm.
ones that I just don't know off the top of my
Other
head.
ones.
But you know who doesn't have that? Fucking other classes, especially like
Because they
fighters
don't
and
need
shit.
to. They are just stronger.
I mean, sorcerers can also have
Super
those spells.
chat.
Also, happy
Exactly.
birthday, Frankie.
Oh,
Smile.
Supernova Blade, thank you for the super chat. And yes, happy birthday. And also
Happy
happy birthday, Frankie
birthday.
and Vector and Cast Off
I-
the Webcomic.
I cannot believe that Supernova Blade is a canonical character in the famous web comic Cast Off. That's amazing.
Wow. But yeah,
Oh,
wizards
fuck.
have all those
Okay,
spells
wait,
because
wait,
they're
wait,
weak and they need to augment it.
Okay, this is a real question. This is not a bit. This is a genuine question. Not that last part was a bit. I do
Mhm.
believe all of the things that I said and stand by them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, real question. So wizards have a D6 as their hit die and no armor proficiencies. Sorcerers have a D6 as their hit die and no armor proficiencies. Why is it that wizards are pigeonholed as the like weak glass cannon class, where sorcerers should also be seen the same way?
I think sorcerers can use a shield, like a physical shield, and they could use those spells. But also
Yeah,
because
but
they
it's
get
so
meta magic feats, which are inherently better, and they literally inherit their power, which is fun. Honestly, there's hatred.
I'm here.
You know what,
Steve.
Star?
Yeah.
Star, I really
Oh, thanks, Thurs. Yeah.
I enjoyed coming on these streams. I really did. And you know, it's a shame that this is gonna be my last one, you know?
No.
Hey, look what you did.
How could you?
I have many regrets. Many regrets are happening currently.
I can't believe that Zoe's never going to talk to us again now. We're never going to find out what happened to Tim's parents.
That's unfortunate. It was really cathartic. Like not maybe not cathartic. It was very good pathos, I should say. But no, we'll never know.
Because Zoe has left. Because she hates us now. Because we're just so functionally uncool. And mean to wizards.
What if we bring her back by like praising wizards? Kind of like how if you clap in Peter Pan, it'll bring a fairy back to life.
Oh, I can praise wizards. My wizard is so powerful, his daughter's a sorceress.
That's
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's really fucking cool.
right.
That's really fucking cool. I love that.
That's the extreme end of Nepo baby, but for wizards specifically.
Yeah,
Like,
literally
all,
just
like,
manifested a magical bloodline.
Yeah, hey, you guys. Every wizard is like sorcerers suck because and bards suck because they just get their power inherently, and then all it takes is for one like wizarding family to go, yeah, but I'm like part of this wizarding family, and that's why I have this magic in my blood. And then every wizard goes, oh yes, that makes sense, of course, fantasy eugenics, absolutely. Yeah, let's go.
I don't think that Annie's parents are wizards.
You don't?
No, I sort of assumed that they were like druids or rangers or something.
Interesting.
Are they wizards?
They are 100% wizards.
Oh.
You don't know what they did before they had you.
I assume they like sold drugs or something.
No, that's them now. They're very cool now.
Apparently, Jay has been upgraded to a third cube.
A third cubist at the J-Corn.
God.
You're Canadian. I don't think you're allowed to make those jokes. I'm pretty sure that counts as terrorism.
I was literally in my 8th grade class when it happened, so I think I
grade,
can.
old.
Yeah. Old.
That 9/11 is one of the first memories I have.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was in kindergarten.
My first memory is I was 2.
Well, you're just better than all of us, okay?
Uh-huh.
My first memory was eating rocks on the playground.
Jesus Christ!
And I'm not
Star,
kidding.
that is why you are not wizard coded.
I am not wizard coded. See, my friends in my my college friend group chat, the other group that I play D&D with, they tell me that I would be an eloquence bard, and I'm like, bitch, I'm like the least eloquent person that I know. I just point at stuff and yell. And they're like, Star, you literally have a YouTube channel where you tell stories and people get enthralled by them. I'm like, yeah, but the different subclass, please. Different subclass.
Nah, I agree with them.
What? I am like the least eloquent person that I know, legitimately. The reason I script all my videos is because I fucking stutter so much. I can't talk, and I just like... the thing with eloquence bards is they have really high persuasion, and I am not persuasive in the slightest. If I ever have to like debate somebody, I will just start crying. Like
I literally
what about
forgot what I was
Rose's
saying
writing?
halfway through a sentence on this stream.
Yeah, that happens to me too, though. That happens to lots of people. It's the ADHD that runs rampant through my brain cells.
Do charisma skills also count? Like, do they count towards all kind of communication? Because if so, your writing skills then are what is persuasive.
Well,
That still counts as persuasion, right?
Cast off is
debatable.
very good.
Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing
That
that
is
on the
9
day of my
years
comic's
old
birth.
today.
Yeah,
It's
you
9
come
years
to
old today.
me
You should go
on
to
the day of my
castoffcomic.com, everybody.
You come to me on the day of my webcomic's birthday. and you
And
say
we
nice
praise
things
you.
to me in my chat. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, like, I almost feel like if I could go back in time, I would have made myself take some speech and debate classes because I literally cannot form a persuasive argument to save my life. Part of it's also trauma, but that's
Happy
unrelated.
birthday to me.
Star, you know,
I mean-
I like literally
birthday,
taught
Vector.
people like argumentation skills. Do you want like lessons or something? Is that like
Maybe.
okay?
Honestly, maybe. Because my thing is
Okay.
just like, I hate confrontation so much, and every time I try to have a discussion with people, it feels like a confrontation, and then I just freeze up and I start crying.
I know
That's the-
you're being vulnerable right now, and I appreciate that, and I very
What
much
the
care about you, and I
fuck
hope
are
you
you
get
about to
over it.
say?
But like, you hate conflict, huh? You hate conflict every time you freeze up, or every time someone conflicts with you, you put them in a cube.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is that I have the power in this situation. My thing is like, okay, I've made this joke at conventions before, where when it sounds like, it sounds so corny, but it's like
Yes.
it really is true. It's
Yeah.
like when I mean, I feel like this has to be true for everybody though, right? It's like when I feel like I am in a position of power and authority, my charisma skills go way the fuck up. Because I'm like,
Yeah, that's self-confidence. That's what that is.
that's like way more. I am so like talkative and extroverted on these streams. If you guys ever meet me in real life and I am not behind a contention table, I am a fucking wallflower. I literally got through high school. I talked to no one outside my circle of friends. Like, I just did not speak to people. And it's not,
Yeah.
I just was not interested in having conversations with people I didn't know. That was like my whole thing. It's just like, yep, I'm just going through this. It's like, yep, math, go to math, literally say nothing.
Yeah. I
mean,
know, I
you
was
know,
the exact same way. Yeah, absolutely. I just didn't talk to anybody. Yeah.
Because it's like I had my little circle of friends, most of whom I had known since like kindergarten or elementary school. A couple of them I met in middle school, but like it wasn't even from trauma. I just was so introverted. I was not interested in talking to people I didn't know very well, and I just did not speak to anyone because I was just like, I'm just here to learn my math and then go home. But it's like people I knew well I can talk to, but even then, like if I'm in a conversation as part of a group of 3 people, 9 times out of 10, it ends up a conversation between 2 people, and then a star's also there. Like, that has happened to me pretty much every group conversation I've ever been in. And I just like listening to people talk more than actually speaking myself, right?
I got you. That's perfectly fine too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm legitimately, like, not bothered by this. This is not, like, Star being like, oh, I'm so lonely. It's literally just, it's like, I'm just that level of introverted. Like, honestly, I've gotten more extroverted with age. Like, I'm less scared of making phone calls now just because I find texting aggravating. I'm just like, I could email them and then I'd have to wait for a response, or I could just fucking call them and get their answer right now. And so then I, like, call the helpline for, like, whatever the fuck this thing that I'm trying to do is. I've done that before, where it's just like, impatience outweighs the social anxiety. But a lot of the other times is I'm just literally like, I'm an introvert and I am not ashamed of it. It's just like, it's just a fact of life, right? But that being said, you either A, put me in a room where I am with people that I know especially well, like this fucking group of nerds here. You put me on a stream where I have to entertain people. You put me on a stage where people are watching me. You put me behind my artist alley table where I am there to make sales. I am an instant extrovert. Like, I am talking to people, I am saying hi, I'm having, like, lengthy conversations with every person who comes to my table at conventions. Because, like,
you found the code. You cracked it.
That's the extrovert activation phrase. It's not even a phrase. It's just like, these are the circumstances
Masking
under which
activated.
I will. Yeah, basically, it's like a magical girl transformation. It's like, under these specific circumstances, I am an extrovert. In any other situation, boom, introvert, and you will not get me to talk.
I also kind of prefer to be quiet and in the corner, as much as my regular self does not feel like it. But you know, yeah, that's just a holdover from when I was young before my surgeries, and so I just don't. I prefer when things are quiet and less boisterous. But I do also am completely fine these days with getting up in front of 600 plus people and just speaking no problem off the cuff.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I've done it more than once.
You put me up in front of a stage and I am activated.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's people looking at me. How do I make them laugh?
Yeah, exactly. Also, it's much easier to not think of a crowd as people, right? It as much as weird as that sentence kind of sounds, it's they're sort of they're this group of things that you won't really see them again, probably. Right, and if you do, they'll be one-on-one, so they'll be acting different, and it's an assumption of performance and that sort of stuff,
Oh yeah, the only thing I can do in front of people like that is sing, but that's only amongst other singers. If I have a 2-line solo, I can do it, but if I were to sing a whole song on my own, nope.
Well, listen, if you guys ever come and visit me, I'm dragging all your asses to karaoke.
Oh, I would love that.
Absolutely not.
I have never actually done that before, but it sounds super fun.
It's fun.
I still play Rock Band. When I have a super bad day and I'm being super emotional and I don't know what to do with it, I put on Rock Band.
When I lived in Japan, there was a karaoke bar in town, and my friend, well, it wasn't a bar, it was a place where they had private rooms. And I had a friend, and we would just go once every couple weeks at least. We would just go fucking sing karaoke all the time, and it was awesome. And I miss being able to do that, but there's not that many karaoke places like that around here.
Well, that's why you just turn, your living room into a karaoke spot.
Yeah, exactly. What would you guys' go-tos be if we went to karaoke? I need to know this information. What are the jams?
I can sing a lot of 90s alt stuff. That's about it, really, which is the most like fucking vanilla white bread nonsense.
Oh, I'm pretty eclectic.
Baby Shark, yeah. Mhm.
All right.
Jay sings Baby Shark when.
I admit my rock band has like my teenager music on it. Because moving to Canada, they now say, we're sorry, we can't switch your PlayStation account over to a Canadian one. By the way, Canadian methods of payment are not available on your American account. And I had bought in so many songs, I didn't want a new account. So it just been stuck in like Evanescence and stuff like that for like what I listened to as a teenager.
Oh boy.
Got Lacuna Coil on there, that's pretty great.
A lot of dead people. It sure as shit is. This was like the first actual like brain breaking moment of this game for me. Do we want to talk about like what this was? This was the moment when Jay like fucking broke my brain and I was just like, wait, what the fuck do you mean? Because, okay, so imagine that you're me and that you have made these characters explicitly to be dead. These are your friends, they are dead. That is their purpose in the narrative. They are dead, that is what they are supposed to be. And then fucking Jay, your DM, gives you, it's like, hey, by the way, when you take this paladin oath, you have like this burst of magic and you're able to like see kind of into their graves for just a moment. And then you realize all 3 of their graves are empty. I remember my exact reaction was just like, what? What? And then he's like, okay, and so now what everyone else is doing, and I was like, ah! I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't just say that.
To be fair, I also have a very big tendency to do stuff like that and then just cut and just go, okay, that's it for the week.
No, he does this fucking constantly. It was just like, all right, and next session we'll unpack that. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean their graves are empty? Where are their fucking bodies? Are they actually alive? Holy shit. Like, Verity was convinced that maybe they were alive for a couple sessions. Well, again, it has been 200 years. There's no way that Willow and Mira are alive.
But she was also in denial at that point that it's been 200 years.
Denial, yeah.
Very good. That was like, I think it was the very first episode when I finished it off by completely taking over Vale's character and making them kill the Descendant?
Or whatever it was?
Yeah.
It was like our session 0.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how I'm gonna, like, do this and
basically basically any of the Akveda stuff at all the big dramatic stuff, I ended the session on that because it was just so good.
I really do like what you did with what I gave you. It is not what I gave you, but I like what you did to it. It is there's so much more yes, there's a lot more substance and things to play with than I gave you. Because I gave you a mindless monster that its only want was to consume magic to eat. And you turned it into this creepy guy that is maybe something like a wizard, but not exactly, but he's also causing a lot of problems. And he's like actually like speaking in Vale's brain and like taunting him or them. So it's much better than mindless, just all that drives them is hunger.
I mean, I feel like the intelligence is what makes him a legitimate threat, right? If it was just like a mindless thing, but like Akveda was actively fucking with you and the rest of us like the entire campaign up until we took care of him. I mean, we didn't really even take care of him. Fucking like, Roden just like pulled the rug out from underneath and was like, haha, bitch. Prepped for that.
Yeah, we really just pranked Akveda.
Yeah. And we really didn't even, like, we were also victims of the prank. I wish this game had been streamed. I mean, like, we've talked about
this. That's what this is. Yeah.
That's what this is like, we don't stream this game, but I want to share this story with people so badly. Like, that's what this video is, right? Because, like, on the one hand, I do kind of wish that we had streamed it, but on the other hand, it's nice to just, like, have a game that's not, we don't have to make it content. And we can just hang out and just go on really long tangents about anime body parts.
Yeah.
Which is what happened on our most recent session.
Yeah, very much, very much. It's just, okay, so the reason we started this Thursday campaign is because playing once a month on What's Left of Us is fine. I'm cool with it always. It's just the obviously people like poor Ron, who had so many jobs to work, and like all the rest of us who didn't at the time have a lot of campaigns to run, like especially Star, that was your only campaign at the time that you were in as a player. Like once a month for 2 hours is not enough time to like really learn a system and get to be in it and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna run another game bi-weekly on Thursdays for us. Mildred couldn't make it, obviously, which is why we brought in another one of our friends, Solari, to play with us. And
me, I got to join this one. I'm very happy for that
as well. Yes, Rose got to jump in with us as well, which was amazing. Having a lot of fun with that. And yeah, it turned into more than just practice. It was like, hey, you know what's really nice? Us having like a game where we don't have to be in front of a camera, you know, where we don't have to, because like we are seeing a lot of just ourselves playing What's Left of Us, but at the same time we are still like we're on a stream, we're putting on an act,
we're on making
you know,
content. Yeah,
and so like that can be exhausting. And so this game was for us, for our things, and even this version that you're going to get to see is like a nice like brushed up version of what we were doing. And that first original version, the one that gave us all of the feels and was messy and wonderful, like that's just for us. That will only ever be just for us. This is our relaying part of that for you, you know.
Cleaning up, making things cohesive and not weird and out of place. Brushing it up so that plot points happen in a more intense beat.
Just totally writing out entire characters that didn't fit.
Listen, you said you were okay with that.
Oh yeah, it's not, it's just funny.
But yeah, because like I did end up writing out a lot of just like the little minutia of like running a D&D campaign. Like that time that just Annie and a couple other folks just got high on the Night Watch. Like I remember seeing that in my notes.
That was bonding. That was, hey, we are fighting, but how about we share a joint and chill out.
Like, that bit I don't have to mention in the video.
I don't remember that.
It was we were pretty close to Mirabar when that happened. That was one of our just like I think that was like either right before or right after the trolls.
Ah.
Yeah, because I think it was like after, like a day or two after Annie and Tony had gotten into one of their fights, and that was sort of one of my olive branches that I had my character give to the other character, and I mean it worked out great. There was never any character conflict after that, so
nope, never ever, no character conflict between those two ever again. Anyway, yeah, why are our friends' graves empty, I wonder? It's fucking weird.
Yeah, what happened with all those people? Strange.
I want to do like weird shadows here to make it really obvious. It's like, hey, your friend graves are fucking empty, girly pop.
Well, you definitely have confirmed that at least Willow and Mira are gone.
Yeah. Darius is still, the jury's still out on him because we tried ascending spell and it worked. Kind of, but why does his voice sound like that? It was really scary and creepy and creepy.
I still think he's in a jar.
He's like he put his brain in like a robot or something, I swear.
The robot's a type of jar.
Mm-hmm. A robot is a subgenre of jar.
I mean, we did use Sparks as a carrying container, so
that's true. We put a mushroom in him.
We put a mushroom
and something to eat.
Yeah, attached to a severed hand.
Yeah.
A crab hand, if you will.
I still can't believe that Vernon fucking did that. Man's just chopped his whole fucking hand off, fed it to a mushroom.
So much fun.
Are you kidding me? I called that. I was like, no, he's not gonna do that. And then he did it.
And then he did it!
I wouldn't, it's definitely believable he did it.
In other news, we're about 15 minutes from my usual end time, but this is the last one that I had, like, sketched.
Yeah.
So we could
fine.
either sit here and chill for 15 minutes, or we can call it a night. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, we would always chill anyway, right?
We could. Do you guys want to see my horrible thumbnails? My stick figures?
Yeah.
My shitty fucking stick
Yeah, those
figures?
stick figures.
Yeah, look at my shitty fucking stick figures. So these are all the leftover stick figure thumbnails that I had to do for the for like the rest of this scene. There's like gaps where, cause like there's a whole fucking scene between these two thumbnails that I just didn't draw because I had already drawn it. So this was just me like listening back and looking where gaps were in the script for the scene, and then just being like, okay, there needs to be something there, there needs to be something there, there needs to be something there, and it's just, they're fun little stick figures, so we can look at these. But yeah, so this is guys getting shot. This is like anybody with like weird snoots like this. That's my attempt at drawing a knoll. So there's Annie and Naomi. I desperately need to get a reference image of a horse kind of up on two legs, because this is my fucking thumbnail horse. This is thumbnail horse, the best character in the video. Best character in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, here's Vale being cool while Verity is saving people, being like, okay, just take 1 HP and get the fuck out of here. There's like gnolls, I don't know if you noticed, you were dead a few seconds ago, but you're not like super, because when we did this scene, Jay was like, yup, these guys take a shot from an arrow and they're dead, and I'm like, Sir DM, would they be dead or would they be rolling death saving throws? And Jay's like, they would technically be rolling death saving throws. And I'm like, he's like, Vale, I hope you don't need any help. I am using lay on hands and I'm healing all these people so that they can live. And
so good. I was expecting those gnolls to fucking kill those people.
No. I mean, didn't we say that like everybody made it out of this fight? There were no casualties? At least on our side.
Well, there was only one casualty, and that's because Vale killed her.
See, that was another thing that I didn't put in the video because it felt like, because like we'd already seen Vale perform a murder. Vale technically performed 2 murders.
Technically, the one that you put in was done as themselves. The one you didn't put in was disguised as Katarina.
Yeah. But yeah, like that would have been like,
that would have been confusing.
While we were watching the funeral, you like disappeared and then came back really quickly, and you were like, ah, yes, I had to use the bathroom. But yeah, we didn't know at that point that you could shapeshift, and so it was just like, wait, what the fuck? But yeah, so there's Vale and Bear.
Me pie went right through me.
Yeah. And then there's Tony knowing how to tie knots and Barbfin not knowing how to tie a fucking knot. Still the funniest shit. And then we skip straight from there. There's more stuff in the middle here, but I've already drawn it. We go to Omnimart. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like fancy Costco. And then there was a whole thing in here that I drew on the last stream, and I just drew this one. Look at this. Naomi with the sparkle eyes. Just fucking shitty ass stick figures. This is what my comics thumbnails look like too, for the record, everybody. They're just the worst stick figures you've ever seen.
Well, they don't necessarily have to look beautiful. They're just to get an idea of what is happening in the frame.
It's literally just like compositional shit, is figuring out like who's gonna be where in the frame. This is another fucking building. But just imagine, like, I like that I posted the Verity intro video, like, with the actual proper building drawn and looking nice. But everyone who has ever come to one of these streams previously was like, fucking building. There was someone commented that on the Patreon upload on the video. It just said fucking building, and I'm like, yeah, you know. Hell yeah, fucking building. Yeah, you guys know the secrets. That's a little secret lore. So here's another fucking building. This is the part where Vale turns into a furry. Because I'm gonna have it like, this is the part where Vale says that they can shapeshift actually, and then it's like Null Vale, and I think Null Vale is literally just gonna be like the same, but like Null, and then like have the shirt like a little open because Nulls are like wider.
The little horns on the knoll.
Little horns on the knoll, you think? Little horns
Maybe.
on the knoll, you think?
That would be cute.
Like it didn't happen obviously because Akveda is good at making sure the transformations are near perfect, but like for the audience, just to delineate which one is.
I'm about to say a cursed word, or a cursed miniature sentence, if you will, because with the little horns and like the big like hyena ears on top of the head, kind of Alistair coded, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's.
You could leave the braids in.
Well, no, yeah, I was still gonna give, like the no like hair and shit. It was gonna still look like Vale, but just, a furry. Anyway, and then this is the character who will eventually become Beyonce, but for a while they were just random Noel that Vale and Tony were interrogating, and then Beyonce was just like, I'm not telling you shit. What's that? Teach me how to smoke? Okay, yeah, sure. And then there's some stuff in here. I already drew it. And then it's Vale and Beyonce in the room alone. And then we zoom in. This is like the mental conversation with Akveda. And then Vale's gonna be like peeking through the door looking at Verity, so we know that that's who they're talking about in the scene. Is like, she won't want to leave town until the village is safe. And so it's like peeking at Verity through the door. Woo!
It's cute.
Yeah. And then this fucking face. This is Null Vale casting a spell that what level were we here? Level like 2. Level 2 bard should not be able to cast Gios.
Yeah.
But that happened. That is a thing that did happen. And so it's like, yeah, we got some more intel, and then this is the part where it's like Tony and Anne are having their conversations like, hey, do you think we could like get the Knoll to not be super violent? There's fucking Yenogu. I had to Google what Yenogu looks like. Answer, fucking terrifying. Why is his mouth like that? Anyway.
He's a demon prince.
Scary.
He's one of the fundamental forces of destruction in the universe.
Scary. Big mouth scary.
You guys pissed him off.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Listen.
You pissed off a demon who is already angry all the time. That's a feat.
That surely won't come back to bite us in the ass.
Nope,
No.
definitely not.
We're fine.
No.
We're fine.
Depends on how thorough that one scene was. I don't think it was that thorough.
But yeah, and so then we break Beyonce out of containment, and then Tony's like, hey, you want to come with us? And then we got Beyonce with the fucking finger guns!
So cool.
Fucking Beyonce!
Yo, what up? It's your girl, Beyonce. She is the best. Welcome. It's the cool part of the video. God damn, it took a long time to get here.
Yeah. But yeah, and then most of these you guys watch me draw during this stream. It's like, there was something here, there was something between these, I drew it already, and then so we skip, and then we go ahead, and then we have Bantba. Barfin, Annie, Naomi, Tony, Beyonce.
Always be Bantbing.
You okay, Zoe?
That's the party minus the V's, yeah.
Yeah, the party minus the 2 V's.
Wait a second. Does that mean that's our party name? Bantbv? We're putting out a hit on this party. We want them dead. What
We only have one vowel. Our party is a free... Oh god, and once friend joined.
You're welcome.
Once friend joined, it's like...
But here's the thing. There's already a third V in there. You're forgetting Voltaire.
Oh my god!
Everybody
Reese!
thinks Voltaire counts. Okay, this is maybe a hot take.
Oh
I
shit.
don't
Oh,
think
no.
that wizards' familiars count as people.
Voltaire is incredibly sad. You have
How
made
could
Voltaire
you
say-
terribly
Andy
sad.
thinks he's a
How could you
person.
say that?
I don't.
But
Oh no.
but they're critters pulled from like other planes that come to do an agreement for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they die, I could just bring them back. It's like they're like Tamagotchis. All right.
Oh. This makes me
Everybody-
sad.
I'm sorry. Is that a terrible
It
opinion?
is wild that Zoe B
You-
got canceled on this stream for this.
No,
It is-
you
I
are
just said it
allowed
was
your
our last
own
stream.
opinions.
I guess I didn't know. What?
You are allowed your own feelings, your own opinions. I just personally think they're cute little guys and they're your best friends ever. So
I don't hate no familiars are important. I just don't think that they are as important as, say, like an animal companion, like a ranger companion or orcs or anything. They're different. They're just it's a level 1 spell. It's not.
yeah, true wizard.
Wizard coded.
Wizard behavior.
Wizard coded.
No,
That's it.
oh no! Oh
Wizard coded. Wizard coded.
no!
Wild.
Anyway, that's about time. By the way, while you guys are having a fight about whether whether familiars count as people or not, I did totally on purpose. Absolutely yes, on purpose. You guys know how sometimes I like to give you little treats if you stay to the end of the stream? I dropped one in there and said nothing because I wanted to see how many people noticed.
I see.
But it's gone now, so.
What did I miss?
The thing I've already shown you guys. This thing that I was saying is like, I posted a thing.
Oh, the pretty.
It's true. What
I saw you
missed?
didn't see anything. Yeah, like people who were paying attention to the stream definitely saw it, but you know, if you were just had me on in the background and you weren't actively paying attention, you probably blinked and missed it. But yeah.
Sneaky star.
Anyway.
Sneaky star.
All right, on that note, I think it is about time to wrap up for the day. Thank you, gamers, for coming to my stream. Next time, I don't fucking know,
Free
more
the
of this
nut.
probably.
Free the nut.
No.
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 Never.
Never. Okay, fine. I'll let you out for just a second. Okay. Alright, but yes, it is time for us to be going. Thank you guys for coming. Stream will probably resume next week. Monday I'll probably be working on some Mail Club art because again, I can't stream comic pages for a little bit because of spoileronies. But we will be back with the D&D stream next Wednesday, where I probably have to get over my fear of drawing gnolls. Because pretty much every remaining every remaining frame in this either has a horse or a gnoll in it. So it's like, I've drawn that one, I've drawn that one, I've drawn that one. Haunts. Yeah, I think that like pretty much every frame after this has either a gnoll or some other type of animal or some complicated thing that I have to draw, so I have to stop being a goddamn coward. But yeah, so next time I will see you guys for more draws, more fun times. Thank you to my friends for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you for helping to keep me company while I work on
Yeah,
these.
it's been our pleasure.
Yeah, and we are playing tomorrow, right? Cry more. All right, fare thee well, friends. I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for joining me, but that is the end of this stream. Bye, friends.